Me and my gang, we
Yeah! Cheers! Charlotte the most dangerous crew on Fuzzy Podcast. Your boy, C.M. McLean.
It's your girl, Trap Sid.
I'll beat your motherfucking ass. This Terrence Unscripted. Y'all missed this whole before the camera turned on shit, but this nigga antagonistic today. And listen, I know you don't know what that word is, so
I am not antagonizing anybody. I'm here minding my business.
You know what that word means?
I am sipping my drink in my red cup. And I keep telling y'all I'm smarter than both of y'all combined.
That is a lie.
You be lying every episode.
I'm just chilling.
You can't even spell combined.
You know, they just,
Wait, combined?
Huh?
Spell combined.
CO my dick and your
so childish.
All right.
Hey, look, before we get started, before he get in his rant shit, y'all already know, subscribe to us on YouTube. We're on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook.
Whoa. We're on TikTok? What is that?
Yeah, TikTok.
That's what you old folks say. TikTok.
What is
that? We're on
the
Facebook. We're on MySpace. We're on Bebo, Photo Bucket, Christian Mingle, Saints and Sinners, Pornhub, X and XX, Taste the Blacks. We're on Tag. We're not on BOK. That's for all the hood niggas. We're not on BOK. That's for all those Sugar Creek ass niggas. We're not on that.
Hidden Valley
niggas. Okay. Echo Glenn and Tom Hunter. We're not on that. What else are we on?
We on fuckyourmoms.com.
All right.
We on fuckyourmommoms.com.
Every fucking time.
We on midgets.com.
No, we're not.
I'll be never off the midgets.
No. You said last week you done. Run it back.
Last week you was off the midgets.
Yeah, run that shit back.
You was on to tall bitches now.
No, I said I was on to tall midgets.
No, that's not what you said.
I wasn't?
You said tall women, like big stallion women.
No,
6, 7 foot.
I did.
That's exactly what you said.
I did. But
you said you're not on midgets no more. You like Amazonians, like
I
over 6 feet.
I had a conversation with a midget yesterday, and they brought me back to earth. They brought me back down to earth. There you go.
All right, we ain't done this in a while either. While I ignore this nigga, but shout out to Polo. Shout out Polo.
We love Polo.
Polo. You know we don't say this often, but we always love you for real. You know, you always hold us down through the rain, sleet, and snow for real.
Yes.
You like the postal man for real. Polo the postman.
Okay.
Shout out to Low for the the new unique setup.
Yeah, I know y'all been seeing it. Our subscribers, our followers, y'all been seeing the new setup. We got couches and chairs. Next thing you know, we're gonna be floating.
You're fucking up the aesthetic.
I'm not fucking up the aesthetic.
You see, it's black and white. You got black with denim. That is not matching.
My Air Force is in the car. You want me to put them on too?
You got the black one?
She got to stomp your ass.
I got to beat your ass Air Force in the car.
She got black Air Forces, y'all.
Don't piss me off.
I know what that mean. I ain't fucking with
that. I do. My ski mask is definitely in the car. Yeah, my ski mask is definitely in the car. You remember the last time I put my ski mask on?
Oh, shit.
I actually am a YA, a young auntie.
Okay. Oh, shit.
A young auntie. Yeah, I met a YN the other day.
I'm an OB.
I met a YN the other day. Y'all want to hear this quick story?
I love a YN.
I was on Betas 4, y'all. Shout out to the 4.
Business.
I know you do.
Stay out my business.
I know you do.
Stay out my business.
This is shade. Wow. All right, quick story. I was on Betas 4 the other day. Shout out to the 4. All right.
Shout out.
Y'all know where House of Prayer is. That gas station right over there by House of Prayer.
Yeah, Mighty Midget.
So my dumb ass, first of all, it's Friday night. I'm trying to go home. Y'all know, I was like, damn, I'm almost out of gas, and I had to stop at that gas station. You know what I'm talking about?
You was at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah. 7-Eleven, always a bunch of niggas and crackheads out there. You know what I'm saying? But I thrive in chaos, so I said, fuck it. I pulled up, trying to hurry up and get gas and shit. And I was real regular, had like a sweatsuit on, like real regular, had my hair up in a bun, everything. This man came over, he said, you good? I thought he was a crackhead at first. So I was trying not to ignore him. I was like, do. And then my head he's like, hey, ma'am, you good? And I was like, ma'am. I turned around, little youngin'. I was like, yeah, I'm good. So he's like, you need help with that? I was like, nah, I'm good. He said, I'm talking about what's behind you. I'm looking.
Hey, these young niggas.
About that ass.
I said, what's behind me? He told me something that. He said that ass. I said, so you know me, any regular old person be like, get away. You know me, I start giggling. Then he started laughing, so he started talking to me and shit, y'all. I asked this man, I say, how old are you? That man said 22. I heard him close that gas tank so quick and got in my fucking car, because what I'm going to do with that?
Hey.
I like 24 and up. So
what am I gonna do with 22? He still smell like Similac.
Hey.
Smell like fresh powder, breast milk.
That nigga got a lot of energy.
Yep.
No. Auntie don't need that. Listen, I got enough energy on my own. Auntie do not need that. Auntie don't need no problems. I just need, I don't want to switch. The only switch I know is the light switch. You know what I'm saying?
The ones I know is the ones I used to get my ass beat with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know that. I don't know that.
I'm going to tell you, these These YNs and these YGs got all that fucking
What is
energy.
YG?
These young girls.
Oh my god. That's the
These young niggas.
Hey
These
yo.
young girls got all that fucking energy. Yo.
Hey yo.
The YGs is crazy, but I'm about to start using YGs.
Okay.
Now, shout out to the YNs though, because I ain't gonna lie, I felt safe with the YNs looking.
Yeah.
I did feel safe.
YNs is gonna be the lead of our next revolution in America.
The YNs is the next like generals
They
and
don't give a
commanders of the
fuck.
army for real.
They be like, what the fuck you say? Pa, 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 pa.
Yeah, I like the YNs though.
That's they switch.
Can I ask a question? What age is considered YNs? Because I know some.
Oh, it's a
I know some
formula.
niggas that's like over.
23 and up.
It's 18 to 24.
Okay,
Nah,
because
I
it's
wanna
niggas
say-
that's like 20.
No, it's a formula they posted on social media.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, YN is 18 to 24.
Because there's niggas that's like 27, 28 keep saying they a YN. I'm like, no, you old as fuck.
They are young
Unc.
adults.
You are unks.
Little
bros.
bros.
Little bros. So
Oh,
after
yeah.
24, they're at the YN stage? After 24?
Yeah.
Okay.
They out the YN. I don't know though. 25 is kind of questionable about a YN.
I mean, because think about it, 25, your frontal lobe develops.
But
25,
But
you're halfway to 50.
whoa. But we talking about YNs. You know, boys mature slower than women.
That's true.
I ain't asked you,
But
friend.
but by 20,
I ain't
but at
asked you.
25 you're halfway to 50.
Huh?
You halfway to 50 at 25, so that's
That
why they
is
call it
true.
the young
Damn,
bros.
that's
Wait,
wild.
what?
To think.
You know
That
what
is
I'm
wild to
saying?
think
What'd you
about.
say?
Halfway to
You halfway to
50
50 at
at
25. That's
25.
wild to think about.
So,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Little bros.
So what do they call
Little
like
bro.
CEO?
he
I'm an OG.
No, he
I was about to say OG.
OG, they call it
OG
OG.
is like 50 and up. Well,
Well, no,
Yeah,
I know
well,
OG.
you like OG.
OOG.
No.
Like,
OAG,
like
old
senior
ass
senior
bitch.
OG, like AARP OG.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, you
it ain't that.
AARP.
I'm Unk. No, I'm OG.
No,
I'm
what did I
OG
call
Unk.
you the other week? ON. You an
OG
old
Unk.
nigga.
I'm OG Unk, niggas.
OG
You know what
Unk.
I'm saying? OG Unk.
We gotta put that on the shirt.
OG Unk.
OG.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some
As you
shirts.
drink your Hennessy, that's some OG shit for real.
Yeah. Oh, shout
You
out.
really a little bro though.
Shout out to the followers real quick before we move on to this. Sid, y'all posted my book and stuff on
Yes,
Instagram,
yes.
and I got 5 purchases after that. So
Hey!
I am officially hit my 200 mark of purchases of my book.
Yay!
So a motherfucker's an author. You hear
Okay,
me?
period. On the
Author. Next stop, Tubi, bitch.
Okay.
Oh, Tubi.
No, for real, you could turn that into a Tubi movie.
That
That's
is
hell
a
of
Tubi
plot.
movie. It is. Shout out to y'all for
It's a
buying the
hell of a
book. Let
plot.
me see the book real quick. Let me put
Yes,
it
get the
because
book.
you know I got the brand. I learned this from CEO Brandon.
Yes.
Thank you.
You learned
Buy
some
my
shit.
book. It's only $7 for the paperback. If you got an e-reader, it's $2. All right, it's a really interesting book. If you like snowfall, power, all that wrapped in with a love story, here you go.
Yep.
Get my book. Read it. For all y'all who can't read, you gonna like to read. You gonna like to read.
You
Did
should
read
put
it?
like a braille shit on there.
Braille.
Braille.
CEO,
Yeah, for
you got
niggas-
to piss me off so
old
The
bad.
ass
niggas that
shit.
can't see, just
Why
put some
would-
braille.
And my dumb ass opened the book. How they finna CEO? You gonna get
No, I
canceled.
got a serious question though.
You
like,
finna be canceled.
serious question. Don't
Yeah.
hate me for this.
Okay.
Do deaf people read urban books?
What the
If
fuck?
I was deaf,
Do deaf people
if I was
read
deaf and I
urban
read this
Like,
book,
think about it. Like,
Dude, that
Like-
I'm not gonna think about that. I'm gonna let them fucking fuck y'all
I mean,
up. I'm
or
not saying
not
that.
deaf
Man,
people,
fuck
but
the
like
people.
Blind people, because
Huh?
they use braille. Blind people.
blind people use.
Think of it like, okay, typically, yeah, they probably read like regular traditional books, but do you think they know about like urban books to read them?
I feel like if I
Or
put
I'm
my
staying out of this
book
one.
in like braille,
You think
and
they'll
somebody
fuck
read
with
it,
it?
like they'll be reading like, damn, these motherfuckers fucking in here. Yeah, like, yeah.
They be like, ooh.
We gonna
Opus gonna clip this shit and they gonna fuck y'all up.
Fuck it, they already hate us in the comments.
Hey
I don't
man,
give a fuck.
hey man, fuck the comments for real. Cause every time
Every
me and
time.
Sid get ate up in the comments, every
Every
time,
time.
and we say some really
time.
like intelligent shit. Niggas be mad for real, and let me tell y'all, I get this spiel every time, and I had to say it again.
Same
Be
for
careful
me
what the
too.
fuck you say in these comments, because I promise y'all, I will slap the fuck out of you in real life. Like this is, I'm slapping mamas, grandmamas, the dogs, the
Some of y'all
pastors,
be going too far in the
everybody,
comments. Too far.
everybody,
Too far.
Baby D, it ain't Baby D, it's just T, nigga. I will slap the fuck out of you. Like, I'm being so serious.
Yeah.
You saw what I said to somebody mama? I said
Yeah.
respectfully, you somebody mama, but I will piss on you. Don't piss me
Okay.
off. Like, don't
Because
piss
it's
me.
like people y'all just get too comfortable behind the keyboard. Let me tell
Thank
you,
you.
I don't give a fuck how big I will always have time.
I will
always
whoop
make
your
time, baby.
ass.
Always.
And he go, this nigga CEO.
I could be in court and I'm still gonna
CEO,
make
I
time.
love you, but this nigga wait like 4 days before he
And
get
then
in
he
the
was
comments.
like,
He
okay, guys.
Hey,
share lightly on my
No, because I don't
coworkers.
check them, and I get the notifications, and I just my phone. Look at my phone. If y'all see my phone, I don't give a fuck about this shit. So this should be somewhere la la land. I don't give a
Hey,
fuck.
yo.
And I come, I check it, and I'm like, God damn, what the fuck going on? I'm like, oh, they going at it, and I just put the comment, I put the phone back down, and that's it. And
My only thing about the comments is people want to argue and articulate, but before you cannot insult me while you're articulating.
Exactly.
You,
It
I'm,
defeats
after
the
that
purpose.
point, I don't hear the rest of your point because you're
Yeah.
insulting. And I, being in this industry and kind of being just me, I've had a thick skin. I've been hearing fat all my life, right? But what pissed me off? Hearing it from fat niggas. You have got to be fucking ashamed, you big bitch. The fat nigga, y'all saw him
It
ass.
always be the
Hold on.
It was
See
you
Handbrake,
going,
1952.
It was you going to his fucking Facebook
First
and
of all,
finding his
when
wife
you-
talking about, hey, your wife big as hell too, baby. Leave me the
First
fuck
of all,
alone.
you already know me. When
That's
when they go
nasty
low,
work.
I go to fucking hell. So I went to his
Listen,
Facebook and I
listen.
found your fat ass wife. Don't fucking play with me. Both of y'all in the
I learned
same
this
lane,
quote
Brian
today.
sizes. We twins, sis.
Okay. I learned this quote today, Terrace.
I do.
When they go low, I go so low, I go past hell that Lucifer call you
Thank
and
you.
say run.
Run, bitch.
Okay, it's over.
That nigga was
Y'all
on,
know I'm a Scorpio. I
That nigga
don't
was
give a
on there
fuck.
talking shit,
I would
calling me
crash
fat.
out quickly.
He was looking like Hamburglar. Got me
Okay.
fucked up with your 4 chins. I only got
You
2.
know what? I was just sitting back laughing like,
Right.
ain't nobody
We know.
coming for me.
It is okay because
And
one
you
day
say the most ignorant shit.
you
and
say
they
the
like,
ignorant
oh,
shit. We really
love
say
you.
we really have some deep conversations.
America.
We have deep conversations. It be them hotep niggas that be in the comments.
Yeah.
But you say dumb shit like
Ain't nobody come for
like
me.
women are too emotional to be president and nobody really ate your ass up for real. And I don't understand that.
But then they get on us and love to say that our credit score low. Like what? How? Like you don't like what the?
My
fuck?
credit score is 600 at this point.
Okay.
I just be chilling. I just be
They hate
chilling.
us.
They look at the show like, oh, that nigga chilling. I ain't gonna fuck with him.
All right, well,
Okay, we gonna
hot
get into
topics
it.
with
Trappy.
Hey, we're gonna go ahead and get into celebrity birthdays first. We got a few birthdays. CEO, you should actually know everybody on this list.
I should.
They from
You
19
should.
They from
Okay, let's see.
1932.
No, yeah. So
1932.
they right
That's
around.
right up my alley, Mom.
Yeah, because you 19 for oldest.
All right, number one, Duke Dennis. He
Oh, I
turned
fuck-
31.
Oh, that's the nigga that gorilla wanna fuck.
Yep.
Okay.
Shit, hold on, cause
Yeah. Don't you wanna fuck that
Glorilla
nigga?
ain't the only one.
Shit. Okay. Add me to the list.
I only know about Duke. I only know about Duke the Dennis from Gorilla.
Who is Duke the Dennis? There's no
Duke the
the in that
Dennis?
name.
Duke the Dennis.
To be fair, the first time I heard about Duke Dennis was he was on Constant Stream.
Yeah.
So
They
you know,
friends.
What do he do? He raps.
No, he's a streamer.
Or is a streamer?
So first of all, you know,
Oh,
Auntie
okay.
don't be knowing about that, but my students, they put me on the streams and stuff, and I
fine.
saw it. Listen, I can see why Glorilla. I swipe it across his nose too. Shit.
Listen, I'm trying to
Love
do
a chocolate ass nigga.
How old he
Happy
turned?
birthday, Dookie.
He's not
Yeah,
chocolate
he turned,
though.
yes,
is
he
he chocolate?
is.
Chocolate.
Yes, and he turned 31, so he right up our alley.
He's
Oh,
chocolate.
okay.
Yeah, he's chocolate. He 31. I'm gonna go send him a message.
I thought he was like chalk.
What? Please go to the
You
next
know
one because he
what?
about to piss
Okay.
me off. Go to the next one.
Up next, Erica Badu. She turned
Yes,
54.
Erica.
She turned 54. Hey, yo, shout out to Erica. Let me give her a round of a fucking applause for Erica Badu.
That's one pussy that you just stay away from.
You know why? Because
You get sucked in like a vortex.
Yeah, that's that magical.
I've heard plenty stories about Erica Badu and how
Pussy?
she turns these niggas out. Like, she actually had a pussy fragrance out.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She
It
smelled like
selling
pussy,
it.
right?
That was a
That,
candle.
that
too.
was, yeah, that was,
It smelled like her.
Don't
pussy.
all,
feel like a
don't all
pussy.
y'all bitches do that because all y'all bitches don't.
Some of y'all
don't
smell like rotten
good.
fish. We
Yeah,
don't do
okay.
that.
You smell like the fish market on Plaza.
yeah.
Like we
Everybody
don't
can't do that.
to worldwide seafood market.
Okay, don't do that. Well,
Like,
shout out to Erica.
shout out
Happy birthday.
Badu,
Yeah.
54. Shout out to you, Erica.
Damn,
Badu.
man.
Up
She look good,
next,
54.
Brittany Renner. She turned 33.
Brittany, the
Do
stripper,
you?
the hoe?
She's not a hoe anymore. Reformed.
She's actually reformed. She's very religious.
She sells
now.
bean pies now.
Yeah.
Y'all believe this fucking act?
I don't know.
She's
They
fucking
say
in
they
the-
say every hoe's like final level is religion.
Religion? So you think Brittany
No,
Renner is still fucking
because Corinne
these holistic
Steffens,
niggas?
Steffens found religion after sucking on that dick, yo.
Alexa Sky.
Oh, so all these hoes is not
304.
hoes no more?
No,
Oh.
they're not hoes.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
They reborn
They,
hoes?
they not the huz. My student told me the huz.
They reborn?
The huz.
They still hoes. Huh?
She
Oh,
she not a hoe
was
no.
at
She,
304.
she was at a party with you, Polo. Who? Who's at a party with you, Polo?
She's a high-end escort.
Ooh, Brittany Renner?
No, Alexa Sky.
Alexa Scott?
Fetty Wap baby mama.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess she was a guest.
I don't believe Brittany Reiner.
They did.
Yeah, she making money.
I think she's fucking all these holy niggas too. That's what she's doing.
You
You think she fucking the pastors?
Yes.
Shit. Listen. I already
You
know
think
these.
Brittany Reiner ain't giving it up in that shit she be wearing now? Thinking she fucking, I don't know what the fuck she thinks she is. She's fucking.
Yeah.
She's still
Hey,
fucking.
yo,
She might
we
be
gonna
fucking.
move on.
Yeah, she's still fucking. Brittany Reiner, she's still fucking.
She might be fucking.
No. Brittany
Brittany Griner, she definitely.
Have y'all heard her
She
voice?
doing the
She sounds
fucking.
just like a man. Brittany Griner.
Cause that's a man.
She doing
Yeah,
the
she
fucking
man.
Brittany Griner.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
shit,
shit.
man. It's okay though.
Who the next birthday?
Should be alright.
D-Ray Davis.
Oh,
Hey,
D
shout out
Ray,
D-Ray.
the light
He
skinned
turned
nigga. How old
43.
is he? 43. Shout out to D Ray Davis. He's funny as hell, man.
D-Ray is
Yeah,
funny.
he
An underrated comedian, D Ray
sure.
Davis, for sure, man. Shout out to D
I
Ray
hope he
Davis.
come back to Comedy Zone.
I just hope
Yeah.
he come back. Period.
Yeah,
D Ray
he
Davis.
always
Shout out
makes
D-Ray.
sure he's there. The last one, Corinne Bailey Ray. She turned 46.
Oh,
Yeah, I
shout
don't know
out
who
to
the fuck
Corinne
that is.
Bailey
Who the fuck is
Ray. She's a singer.
She used to have that song about sunshines.
Yes,
Lo, who
I
the
gotta
fuck is
play
that,
the
Lo?
song.
I don't
Oh
know
my
who the fuck
god,
that is. Who that?
Corinne Bailey Ray.
I forgot how
She
the
can
song
sing.
goes.
I forgot.
She's a singer. The
Yeah.
song's about
So sing the
sunshines.
song.
I just said I fucking forgot how the song
That's why I
goes.
wanted you to
How
say it
gonna ask
again.
me to-
I just want you to say it again because you naming her. I want you to see who the fuck she was.
You wasn't gonna know the song anyway with your old ass.
I damn sure wasn't. Who
Fuck.
she is? Sing the song.
No, you're not
'Cause
gonna
you
know
don't know
anyway.
it.
Your old
Sing it
ass.
because you don't know it.
The only song you know
Sing the song.
The only song you know is
Sing it. Don't try to distract. Sing the fucking song.
No.
Can any of y'all motherfuckers in here sing this song?
We in a room full of hood niggas. No, they don't know the damn song.
Do you know who she is? No. Do you know who she is?
They hood niggas.
No. Who the
Okay, the song be like, "Come on, girl,
Oh
put your
yeah.
left foot on,
You know.
turn
you know
on
the
the
song.
radio, and
Yeah.
let your
Yeah, that's
hair
Korean.
in." Yeah, that's
Remember, he used to be on the commercials and shit.
Stop doing that shit to me. Fucking singing that shit. Stop doing that shit.
He's so disrespectful. Bring your ass back. You so disrespectful. Go to your topic, Sid, because I don't have
All right.
time.
First topic. Y'all know I love a good romance murder.
Who did? Who did the body?
A lady in Las Vegas
Okay.
was arrested for drugging and robbing older men in a dating scam.
I gotta hear both sides of the story.
So agents in Las Vegas recently announced the arrest of a woman they say were drugging, kidnapping, and robbing older men. Her name was Aurora Phelps.
Was she
and
black?
No.
Oh, thank God.
She allegedly used online dating apps to steal hundreds of thousands from at least 4 suitors. The FBI is accusing her of incapitating her victims.
Spell it.
Then is literally right here. Why would I spell it?
She can spell it.
I'm
Can
just
you
gonna
spell
read
it?
it off
I
the
can't.
card.
Spell it now.
I'm not spelling
All
it.
right, then. Go ahead.
Did I tell you I was a
then-
spelling bee champion?
No, you never said that.
1986?
At PS 152.
Yep.
Go
But you had to
man.
spell red.
Huh? That's a difficult word.
Red?
A lot of niggas
Spell
don't spell
red.
that word.
Spell red.
R-E-A.
Who? R-E-A?
Uh-huh.
R-E...
That's that New York education. Okay, let me go ahead and finish. After she would incapacitate her victims, she would
She
take their
fucking up.
credit cards on shopping sprees for gold and other luxury goodies.
Damn.
She also stole properties like cars and iPads and
Shit.
withdrew money
Damn.
from their accounts.
Damn.
In one case, this 42-year-old lady dug deep into 2 older men's pockets by trying to access their retirement and Social Security funds, and she was actually successful at stealing one of the men's $3.3 million in Apple stock. But she was
Damn.
not able to get the money because she didn't know the passwords.
He
to-
had 3.3 million in Apple, stock. That's crazy.
I need to hear both sides of the story because are we really... Okay, go ahead.
So,
That's crazy.
so some of the sites that she used to like lure these men were Hinge, Bumble, and Tinder. And after
Tinder.
a couple of lunch dates with the older men, she would start her sedative routine, slipping the drugs into their food in at least
Damn.
1 or 2 instances. Once the victims ended up in a temporary coma, she would spend. They would be in a coma for a week.
Shit.
And she would spend that week spending the money of the victim while also sedating another guy with prescription pills. One of the victims died after she sedated
damn,
him.
I ain't funny
Listen,
anymore.
sedated him, kidnapped him across the U.S. border into Mexico, and took him to a hotel room in Mexico City.
Lord.
Nah, it ain't
He was
funny no
found
more.
dead there.
Wait,
It
she
ain't
took
funny
the
no more.
nigga
It ain't-
across the
Nah, I
border?
can't laugh no more 'cause he
Border.
died.
She took that nigga across the border.
That's who he died at. That's what
Yeah,
they found him at.
y'all see what we talking about? Y'all be going home with these bitches.
Be
Can
too.
I-
Yeah,
on the
you can
first
come
night,
over
can
here,
I
y'all
go to
know
your
these
house?
girls.
And now look at
Okay.
these bitches drugging you and shit, taking your money. Y'all be what you said earlier, BLK. They gonna get your ass.
nasty work.
I know, so I'm not
Nasty.
done.
Work. Okay.
So that was one man in Mexico. So, but apparently this was he was the second of 3.
The second.
So I couldn't find any information about the first man that died. But the third man was also found dead, but he was found dead in the bathroom of his house.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the alleged scammer used this person's money to buy a gold coin and make other purchases. Aurora Phelps is currently facing 21 charges related to her scheme, and some of the charges include 7 counts of wire fraud, 3 counts of identity theft, and at least 1 count of kidnapping leading to death. If convicted, all of her charges, her maximum sentence will likely be life in prison.
Life in
That's
prison.
crazy.
Give her fucking life.
Okay, let's talk about it first. First of all, let's talk about it. Are we really demonizing her for tapping into her financial abilities, or I'm just saying, because let me tell you, look.
Please elaborate.
Let me tell you, because first of all,
I don't think I feel you on that one.
Sis became a chemist with these drugs, right? Became a chemist. Science. Then she started tapping into these stocks and stuff. Financial prowess.
Sis is a serial killer.
Yeah, that's true.
What she
Now,
did,
anybody
yes.
saying
the only difference is 9 out of 10 times men target sex workers because they easy target. She's just the reverse. She's just a high-end sex worker that targeted the marks.
Well,
It's just the reverse.
you know I like a good suspense and thriller, so I'm just
I
thinking
got
about
no
a 2B
comment
movie.
on this one. I don't
Why?
want to comment on
You
this
been
one.
drugged before?
No. But I just don't want to comment on this one.
Why? Because you scared of the comments?
No. I love the comments. It should be funny as fuck.
Now you finna be Martin Luther King, nigga?
You usually Malcolm. What's
Right.
up?
What's up?
No, I'm chilling today.
Fuck you. Well, so when is the trial set for?
There ain't no trial. This just happened.
Damn.
She's just guilty.
I got
This just happened. Baby girl just sitting right now. They trying to get out evidence.
You know what I'm thinking about? It's probably gonna be some more bodies pop up.
Definitely. And
It's
she
probably
been doing
more
it. She
bodies.
43. She been doing this for at least 20 years.
43. What is she? I gotta see what she look like. She white. White women get away with everything. So
They're gonna make a
It's
movie.
definitely
They're gonna
about to
make a
be.
movie.
Remember
definitely
Eileen
Make a
Wuornos?
series.
Remember Eileen
It's a
Wuornos?
series.
oh yeah, they're gonna make a movie out of this.
That's a series.
So then she gonna end up making. Yeah, she gonna make money. Fuck it.
Okay, y'all ready for the next one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Trump says the United States will sell 5 million gold cards to wealthy foreigners.
I'm
And it's
sorry.
your boy Seal McClain.
Every time we talk a story about this nigga Trump, he get more and more
Always some
funny,
wild
boy.
shit.
You know what? And listen.
Hold on, so let me explain.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so President Donald Trump said on Tuesday that the United States will sell a gold card
This
to wealthy
nigga
foreigners,
crazy.
giving them the right to live and work in the U.S. and offering a path to citizenship in exchange for a $5 million fee.
Oh shit.
We're going to be selling the gold card, Trump said from the Oval Office. You have a green card. This is a gold card.
Oh,
We're going to be putting the price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you the green card privileges plus the route to citizenship. And wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card.
You gotta talk like him.
Yeah, because he just Trump said the sale of the cards will begin in about 2 weeks and suggested that millions of these cards could be sold. And in addition to that, they asked him, will he be selling any of these cards to Russian oligarchs? And his response was, yeah, I don't see why not. Have some Russian oligarchs that are friends and they pretty nice. So
I just feel like
Hey,
niggas, African and Jamaican cousins finna run the money up, boy. Niggas just finna be over here just parlaying this shit.
Okay.
That nigga Trump don't give a fuck about us for real. Though.
He wants
That
the
shit
money.
crazy.
Listen, and this again, and I've said this numerous times. Trump is not a political person.
Not at
He
all.
has
He
no
a businessman.
political bone in his body.
No.
He is a person that is a reality TV person,
Yeah.
and he's
Economist.
a businessman, economist. He's just money. That's what Trump is. So anything that involves money,
he gonna do it.
Trump name is attached to it.
Yeah.
What kind of shit is this
A
shit?
$5 million
A gold
paying
card,
fee
$5
to get into the country.
million.
Where the money going to?
So I'm pretty sure they didn't say nothing about this.
Really hell.
Is there going to be like
What?
background checks or anything?
Yes, it
Okay.
is. So they say they are going to run strenuous background checks. Obviously, they're
But
gonna
how
make
strenuous
sure,
is if I give you an extra $3 million on top of my
Listen,
$5?
they said that they're going to make sure that these are wonderful first class citizens coming to
Oh
America.
my God.
It's like a first class seat
This
on
is
an
a joke.
airplane.
We're finna die.
Like,
joke.
yo,
We're finna die.
They finna be coming over here paying $5 million, playing hella
The
bonds. and
cartel
going
is
right
finna
on
find
back.
their way over here for real.
Yo, this has to be a historic number of executive orders
Somebody
that
need
has
to
been
break that fucking
signed
pencil in half.
by this motherfucker.
He be signing just bills.
This nigga just
like, yeah,
he
but
got
that's like
layers of
13
black
bills.
books on his table. He just come in. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sign this.
And then he love to fucking talk about it. Today
Today is history.
the bill.
I signed this.
We're gonna make
Like,
America
what is
rich
Elon
again.
Musk? What is this? Okay, I'm gonna sign that. That is great for the American
That's
people.
crazy. You sound like that nigga. I'm fucking weak.
This nigga Trump,
Fuck Trump.
Trump is crazy. Y'all voted for this motherfucker.
Y'all be
All
Pacific.
y'all low
Talk about
class
him.
Mexicans voted
right.
for this motherfucker
Wow.
with this Trump shit on, and now
Did
y'all
you
niggas
call
in.
them low class Mexicans?
Yes, because he don't give a fuck about y'all. Now you're in your country making videos talking about, yeah, I like Trump. I'm gonna come back, Trump. Y'all niggas is staying over here.
Hey,
Trump don't give a fuck about
Trump
your
deported
ass.
that nigga. He said, "Mr. Trump, I thank you for deporting
you
me."
for deporting me,
I
nigga,
was like,
Trump.
"Hello."
Stupid motherfuckers.
Nah, y'all
Dumb
seen the
motherfucker.
one dude? He was like, I got deported. It's just free week vacation.
Right, free week vacation.
The card TEL.
Your ass
But
ain't
he
coming back.
He came back.
He came back?
Yeah.
He gonna send his ass right back.
He did have a vacation.
He said, 1 free week off work. My boss no trip. I good.
This shit crazy, man.
Wow, fuck Trump.
They gonna make a documentary out of this shit
if they haven't already.
if they had it already.
Also, Fire Festival. This not one of my topics, but Fire Festival is coming back this year.
Ja Rule
Oh
in it?
fuck!
Ja Rule? Oh
And
shit, he gotta redeem
This
himself.
time
It's
it will
not
be
gonna
in
happen.
Mexico.
Oh
In Mexico?
fuck! Niggas gonna die this time for real.
They having a Fire Festival in Mexico?
That
Man.
nigga still getting sued off that shit. They gonna let him do it again?
This like their third one.
Yeah, this is it there. I don't know how it's
Because
gonna
remember
work.
they did one like 2 years
That
ago.
documentary
A year
was
and a half
crazy.
ago.
That documentary is crazy. That nigga was sucking dick for the festival. The festival organizer was sucking dick.
Yeah,
for
the gay
fun.
nigga, yeah.
He was sucking dick for
Yeah, that
fun.
shit was funny. He was like, man, what he say? This nigga,
Yeah,
he and to sum it up, this nigga was like, yo, he put his mouth on the line for the Fry Festival.
If you got Hulu, please
gotta
go
watch
watch
this
that
shit.
documentary.
That nigga said, "Put my
Please.
mouth on the line for everything."
He literally put his mouth on the
And the
line.
way they had that nigga saying it, like y'all seen Michael Jordan's last dance, like the jersey was going in the rafters, and it was just like the pan out of the camera, like I put my mouth on the line. That nigga was sucking dick for fun.
That's a travesty.
Yeah.
I don't know how Ja Rule bounced back from that, but shout out to Ja Rule.
I
for
can't.
bouncing
Y'all know I
back
can't
from
talk
that.
too much shit about Ja Rule. Y'all know we beefing.
Oh yeah, he blocked you on
Oh yeah, he
Twitter.
did block you.
Yeah,
on
you know,
Twitter.
Ja Rule bought me on Twitter because I was talking shit because he said, yeah, I'm the next Steve Jobs. I said, nigga, what? 'Cause nigga, who? He said, you just young-minded. You don't know. And then remember, that was my first radio show that I did back in college. He got
You
it.
wouldn't talk
He
about
got my
that
radio
nigga.
show shut down.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he did?
Yeah.
Fuck Ja Rule to this day.
Oh, he put the
To this day, fuck Ja Rule for real.
I'm screaming.
Oh,
Hey,
pussy ass
but I
nigga.
want to say rest in peace to Irv Gotti. If y'all didn't hear the news, Irv Gotti
Yeah.
passed away. I think last week. So rest in peace to Irv Gotti. We had his brother on here, Lorenzo Gotti, on the podcast. You know what I mean? So condolences to the family and all that. You know what I mean? Send our prayers and shit out. You know, to Irv Gotti, man. Rest in peace. Facts.
Damn.
All right, and my last topic for today: Diddy's main lawyer, Anthony Riccio, has quit on him.
They say Diddy boy. Diddy he done for.
He said, and I quote, "Under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Diddy Combs."
Diddy must have did some sick ass shit, boy.
So, there is a reminder that Sean Diddy Combs' trial is coming up on May 5th, and already 3 months into 2025, he is facing federal sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution charges in New York. And while his other lawyers are actively preparing for his case, his main lawyer, Anthony Riccio, wants to quit. So while they have not said like any further why he wants to quit, but speculation originally came because of ethical reasons. And I want to highlight that because this is the same man that defended Osama bin Laden. So
Dun, dun,
if you
dun, dun.
He
can,
defended?
yes,
Oh.
if
He
you
probably
can
was,
defend,
he was probably in them tapes. He probably
he
in that
defended
room.
like
Who's
Osama
in that
bin
room?
Laden. I forgot what it's called, but he defended him because Osama bin Laden wasn't here physically. Like he
Right,
he
he was
wasn't
dead.
physically here to stand trial, but
Yeah.
he defended him. If you can defend a terrorist and you can't defend Diddy,
That
there's some
means
shit going on in that
That
trial.
means they found tapes, and that nigga was probably in some of them tapes, slipping and
He's
sliding that
swinging
baby.
his
oil.
dick all
swinging
around.
dick all
I mean,
in
listen,
baby oil.
okay, and I saw this post
Sick.
from
Sick as
somebody, right? And all right, you got to look at it
How do
because
you
right
look
now
at
it's
it?
heightened, right? Though it's in the media, it's Diddy, but if you look at it in the back side of it, like you are accusing this nigga of having freaky parties that was consented by grown adults.
They're also accusing him of kidnapping.
Right. Like, let's not forget the other shit.
Which means
that nigga was drugging people too. Like
allegedly,
funds, not federal funds, but money to commit crimes, organized
Allegedly,
they got enough evidence to prove that shit, nigga.
Allegedly.
That's why they arrested him.
It's allegedly.
Oh my god!
It's allegedly. We can't sit here and say we're the judge and juror of Diddy.
We are the judge and jury. He gonna have a jury of 12 of his peers.
We're not. This is allegedly.
We are the judge of social opinion.
Of social opinion, we are. But this is allegedly. You know,
that nigga
so he has to go and stand trial.
R. Kelly did it?
Who?
You think R. Kelly did it?
Watch what you say. Watch what the fuck you say. Because you saw me. Watch what the fuck you say. You think R. Kelly didn't do it? Be honest.
Allegedly.
Hey, yo, I plead the fifth.
Yo, right. Shout out to Robert. You know he's like 2 hours away in Butner right now.
I plead the fifth.
I know that nigga R. Kelly be winning them talent shows.
There's a lot of babies that
talent shows that be in jail. He be winning them shits for it. They like, damn, Kales again.
There's a lot of babies that was, conceived from R. Kelly.
Okay, let's just be honest before we, leave this alone. Let's be honest. If they did not have enough evidence to convict this nigga,
they would have never.
Went for Diddy. Like we talking about Diddy.
Yeah, when the feds come for you, they have a 90% confidence rate that they have a case that is going to win.
That means they've been watching this nigga for a long time.
And picked this nigga up, and the fact that this nigga know how much money he got is his ass is still sitting in Metropolitan.
He's still sitting in prison.
No, the nigga did the shit.
He did.
But you know what?
No, allegedly, the nigga did the shit. Whatever they said, he did that shit.
I'm gonna end it with this, right?
He did that shit.
So Diddy, let's just.
That's why we got a baby oil shortage.
Let's just put this on record. Diddy is not in jail because of the parties.
No.
He's in jail because of
the acts in the parties.
The acts in the parties with
the drugging and the prostitution.
So that's what he's in
sex
jail for.
Transporting women from one city and state. Or
sex trafficking, pretty much.
So that's what he's in jail for.
Yeah, that's what he's in jail
for.
So
I don't want y'all niggas to defer and say, I'm not going to throw these freak-off parties. Throw the parties, niggas.
What?
Because niggas want to come to these parties.
You advocating for the freak-ass parties?
Yes! Throw them fucking parties, bro.
That was it.
Don't do the illegal shit.
Oh, my God.
Don't do the illegal shit. Just have these fucking parties. Yes.
Such a nasty-ass nigga for
real. Have
real.
these fucking parties.
And that was Hot Topics with Trappy. Wow, you're nasty.
That's not nasty.
Go with your what would you do, man? Because you just a freaky ass. I knew you was just a freaky ass
nigga.
Let me ask a question. How many bottles of baby oil do you have at home?
Baby, I don't have no baby oil at home.
We know because you was asking earlier, so I guess
I was. I don't have no baby oil. But baby oil is not part of the crime.
That was part of the crime. That's why they seized that shit. It was like 1,000 bottles they took out his house.
It was 1,000 bottles, but most of the bottles contained GHB. That's why he took them out.
Okay, that's
the crime. What you mean? It wasn't just
because not the baby oil.
Let's continue to have freak ass parties.
It's not the baby oil. Listen, if y'all niggas want to throw these elaborate parties, throw these fucking elaborate parties. Just don't do the illegal shit.
My thing is, why niggas gotta go to a party to be freaky?
Right? Why you just can't find a nice young lady?
The nice young lady be freaky with her.
What the hoes say after the parties, at the party, and after the runs, the hotel lobby, and like this shit has been going on for years.
I don't go to hotel lobbies no more.
You know what I'm saying? So free Diddy, nigga.
Well, I'm not gonna say free. What did you just say?
I said free Diddy and free R. Kelly.
So you think OJ did it?
OJ, I always advocated his son did it.
I can't believe you just said free R. Kelly on this video.
Yeah, free R. Kelly,
he
man.
He gonna piss on you.
Free R. Kelly. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. But free R. Kelly, man.
Free piss for everybody. Yeah. Go, man. What would you do?
What would you do?
All right, so what would you do? I was sitting
here. What would you do?
What would you do? So I was sitting here contemplating on my what would you do. And shout out to my lady Destiny. We was talking about this. And we had a couple of scenarios. I'm going to go with the original one, with the first one.
Okay.
That's cool?
Tell me your disclaimer
the
first.
grandmama.
Yeah, what's your disclaimer?
So my disclaimer, what would you do are scenarios that
what kind of freaky ass shit y'all got going on?
Either your grandmama, either I encountered or somebody else encountered or told me or that I saw somewhere else.
Pretty much some bullshit.
This one is what I encountered.
Some bullshit. From him, bullshit from him and his little shit.
his little YG.
His little YG. His little YG.
Talk to him, Des.
Oh. His little, yeah. Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Return to sender. All right, so what would you do? So this account is something that I personally went through.
Oh shit.
So what would you do? You're dating a young lady, and you say, okay, y'all go to her place of residence or her place of where she was.
I done told y'all about going to these bitches' houses.
Where she grew up.
I'm about to start robbing niggas.
I'm gonna start robbing niggas too with my shiesty on.
You want me to come over?
Next time a nigga say, hey, can I come over like within 5 minutes? Yeah, come on over. I'm gonna rob your ass at the door. Swear to God, I am.
Give all that shit up.
I'm
gonna be a YA, a young auntie for real.
I am not into that.
I swear to
That
God.
is terrorist. That is
I'm
trap.
gonna get the light switch and the switch.
Do not condone.
My
All
bad.
right, so what would you do? So what you do? You with a young lady, and you go to her birthplace. Y'all go out there, y'all hanging out and shit like that.
Birthplace like her hometown?
Yeah, like a
where she was born?
hometown.
Okay.
And you like, I want you to meet, my side of the family.
Okay.
So you
you in there.
I know which
so
one
you
this
like,
is.
you kind of iffy. You're like, I don't know. Is this kind of new? It's
scared.
It's not even, it's a couple of months, not even a year into it. And you're like, I don't know. But type of person that you may be, you're like, all right, I'm going to do it. So you do it and you go meet the person. The person happens to be the grandmother.
You gonna meet the grandma? You in there then?
The grandma. So what would you do? You meet the grandma. You in the grandma's crib. Y'all talking, y'all chilling and shit like that. And the grandma say, "Hey, what, Granny?"
Granny
she
trying
like-
to get lit.
What?
She give you. You're like, grandma. She like in her 70s. You're like,
70s.
and she like,
She not saying nothing. She just doing that.
Is that the gesture to smoke?
what would you do at that point if the grandma is like,
What if she was deaf and that would sound like we should
she
get out?
not deaf? Is she not deaf?
What if she was saying, get the fuck out? Like,
No.
I'm
Okay.
so
Let's put it.
Okay, that's better.
And you like,
What? So what would you do? What you asking? What would we do?
what would you do if the grandmom and you? This is new. Like say 3 months. and
First time you
meet
meet
the
her.
grandma. First time meeting her.
Is she trying to smoke weed with
And
you?
she trying to smoke with you. What would you do? Would you smoke with
Fire
the
that shit
grandmoms,
up.
or would you not smoke with the grandmoms?
I'm gonna fire.
Let's get the mic. Let's get the
mic.
mic low, because we got to ask the studio audience.
I'm just gonna let you know I'm firing that
Me too.
motherfucker up.
I'm
I
gonna
swear
ask
to
grandma,
God.
you want to join or you want to just
Smoking.
backwood grandma?
I'm gonna smoke
we
her.
on? When you
I'm
trying
gonna
to get
smoke her
look at
ass
how
out
you
and
trying
send her
get
to the
high.
open room.
What would you do?
I'm sending her ass
let's
to
give
the
it to
upper
the
room.
let's give it to the audience.
Shout
What
out
would y'all
to
do?
the studio
Crazy.
audience.
You with a female, say 3 months. Y'all go to her hometown,
Right.
and the grandmoms.
You gotta be careful with that, Jessica. That could mean some other shit too.
It could mean crack, cocaine.
Right? You don't know,
Meth.
grandma look
Let's just say
crackhead.
weed. Weed. And the grandma's like, yo, do you want to smoke this joint with me? What would you
grandma
do?
already got it
Would you
rolled.
smoke the joint with the grandmoms, or would you decline to smoke
used
the
to
joint?
sell
I
weed.
mean,
somebody
if that shit gas, yeah.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
I gotta see it roll it up.
You don't
I gotta
know.
see it roll it up.
She wanna
already
smoke
rolled.
your shit.
The shit is already rolled. She got the weed. She got the blunt in her hand.
I don't
She
know
like,
if I can trust grandma. She might
Yeah,
be on
hold
some
I-
on,
shit.
you
do I-
can't say
do
we
I-
better be enrolled now. Hold
The
on.
girl who grandma it is she cool? Like, do I fuck with her? Do I know her for a
that's your
minute?
girl. That's your shorty.
3 months in.
I mean,
months,
shit,
y'all
I
been
trust her
talking.
grandma.
Okay, but
I
hold
trust
on,
her
hold
grandma.
on. Grandma's 70.
If I've been around,
Grandma in the 70s.
Grandma's 70. How we know she ain't put some like other shit in there? Because old
We
people
don't
fuck with
know.
that
They
shit.
did crack.
hey,
Yeah.
hey.
You know
If
what
I
I'm
see her roll it, up, I'ma smoke it. If I
But-
don't, I ain't.
You ain't see her roll it. She
Then I ain't
just
doing
gave
it
you the
though.
gesture
Weezy,
like,
what you
yo.
got going?
She gave you the gesture.
3 months in.
My friend
3
gonna smoke.
months
My
in.
friend gonna smoke that shit. He gonna smoke
Hey,
it.
meet the
I ain't
grandma.
gonna lie. 3 months in, I'm gonna say I don't even smoke. I'm a liar.
You gonna lie?
That's respect.
So now
right
you
there.
lying to grandma.
That's respect
I'm
right
lying to
there.
grandma. Oh, God.
Cause man, what if she testing you? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
you know what I'm saying? What the
I
grandma
ain't
test you?
even- I
Now
ain't even
grandma
on that.
test
I
you.
Then
ain't
she
even
tell
on
her
that.
granddaughter, "This nigga no good for you. He
Hey,
wants
I
to
swear,
smoke
hey,
with me.
I be on it on P.
This nigga no good." What would you do? You say he Gucci? Okay, he Gucci.
Yeah, what
Yes,
would you
this is
do?
for the whole panel.
Oh yeah, no.
Like
I was
30
just-
y'all niggas over there.
I was just
30
telling.
is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Side note, we was laughing though when I pulled up. Auntie was scared to get out the car. I said, "Damn, the YNs outside."
Listen, I just took a nap.
I was like, "Hold on." I was like, "It's too many niggas outside."
I woke up. I said, "Damn, they still here."
So what would you do?
So you said it's the girlfriend, grandma, right?
The girlfriend, grandma, you've been with the girl for 3 months. You go to the grandma crib.
For 3 months, no, I'm not smoking it.
You're not smoking?
I don't know grandma like that yet.
Okay,
Man,
that's
fuck
facts.
that. I'm firing that bitch up.
That's
I'm firing
facts.
that bitch up.
That's facts.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm hitting that bitch.
Hear that
Thank
bitch?
you.
Hey!
I am firing that motherfucker up for real.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Hey.
Like, is my girl like she ratchet a little bit, or like where she come from? Like, 'cause if she on some
what type
ratchet
of
shit,
girl- what type of
like
girl
her whole
is she?
family smoke type
You should
shit.
know where the girl is from. If her grandmom's
Right.
is like, yo, nigga,
You right.
you gonna smoke
I don't know.
or not?
I probably think she set me up though, but eventually I probably hit that motherfucker.
He brought up a good point though. I guess you got to tell where she
3
from.
months. I got to trust the goddamn.
Yeah, you also
Right, that long,
it
I
do
got to
depend
trust.
on where she from. Wherever she from,
She
yeah.
from like
Like I ain't gonna lie.
Hollywood.
If I can
So
sense
they-
that, if
they
I can
from
sense
New
that shit,
Orleans.
like, oh,
They
they
from
smoke
New
right
Orleans.
this motherfucker.
They from
I'm
New
gonna
Orleans.
wait a little bit. Grandma put the joint on, be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna
He
put my
said
shit
he
out.
said they from New
They
Orleans.
from New Orleans.
They
They from New Orleans?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not firing that bitch up.
Hit that bitch, fire that shit up.
I swear to God, like for real, if my people from Miami, I'm firing that motherfucker
Fire
up.
it
We
up.
smoking that motherfucker.
Next, who else?
All right, so quick question first.
You look
before
like
we
you
get on.
look you look real respectable. You ain't firing it up. You ain't
Oh, that's
firing it
word.
up.
He ain't even
So,
gonna come
and
down
really
like
keep it a
we-
band. It ain't even about respect. So look, I gotta ask this question first. Is this your first time like pulling up to that spot?
First time
First
meeting the
time.
grandmas.
No.
First
I
time.
know it's the first time meeting the grandma, but is it your first time at that spot? though?
Yes, he's the
Yes,
first time
he at
meeting
the
everybody.
grandma's
You-
house.
Oh
You
yeah.
in
Okay.
the
So
city
look,
and the spot.
two reasons. First off, Gigi like 70. Crack was a hit in her day. All right, we gotta chill on that. We gotta look. She might just want a quick look. Feel like like she young again, and you happen to walk in that motherfucker. Oh, you gonna be hurt. All right. So two, my first time at that spot. Period. And I'm gonna be lifted. I'm not gonna be on point. Keep it a band. I relax when I'm smoking. Either doing that or some creative shit. So
Real
you
respectable.
know what I'm saying?
We
I ain't
respect
gonna be on P's and Q's if I am being set up or if she just tweaking off that shit she got on her joint.
Okay.
that. Real respectable. See,
All right.
I must be on devious
So what was the
behavior all the
outcome of
time.
that situation?
It is a story about your life. So what did you do?
So this it's happened to me. So when the grandmoms was like, she had the blunt roll. And was like,
What just did she do again? What she do?
she's like so I'm looking at her like, I'm looking at my
I know you had your glasses on.
grandma. So
I know you had your sunglasses on. You like,
I actually had on shades.
I know you
I actually had on shades that day.
Is
And
grandma
I'm
black?
like, yo,
Yeah,
this is
grandma
weird because this is the grandma. This is not even the mom. This is the grandma, the birth the mom.
And she all of
that the
70.
mom's birthed the daughter.
That's exactly
That I'm
why.
fucking with.
If it's the grandma, she black. She smoke. Everybody ain't smoke crack. God damn, why everybody got to smoke crack? Wait, time out. Tell me what does her being 70 got to do exactly
It's
with
just
crack?
'cause
Just
they
because
grew
her
up in
age.
that
That's
era.
it. You ain't say no background to her life, nothing.
She from New Orleans, and that's the era that they grew up.
I ain't
in.
gonna lie. Assuming grandma smoked crack,
We not
is
saying-
But
that-
everybody who okay,
We not saying that grandma smoke
And
crack.
everybody smoke weed though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you smoking
I don't.
weed, you gonna know the difference between
I
somebody
don't.
only smoking weed in the room and what the fuck is that other smell?
That's true.
That's true.
Right or wrong? You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna know. I don't know what crack smell like. I've never been around that. I don't know what it
it's
smells
stank.
like.
Okay, so
I don't
if
know
I
what it
smell
smells
gas,
like, you know.
okay.
All right, hold up. So
Yeah. So what you do?
she gave me the gesture, and I looked at my lady like, is it like the grandma's
Nigga
actually
started
smoke?
tweaking.
Like, is this shit legit? I don't know. You better go ahead and smoke. So I smoke with the grandma.
My boy.
So we on the patio overlooking the lake, just smoking. Like
My
she like-
boy.
She's like, yeah. So how you doing? You want to mess with my granddaughter? Yeah, grandma, fucking shot your granddaughter, man.
You're a sick
So
ass
we had a
nigga.
good old time just smoking the joint.
You're a sick ass nigga.
Yeah, I'm sitting in my head. I'm like, nigga, I'm smoking with this girl's grandma.
You're a
So do
sick
grandma like
ass
you now?
nigga.
Yeah, grandma, man, cool.
Yeah.
She like, and I think she would have been offended if I
you
didn't
did,
smoke
yeah.
with her.
You're
You
a
know what I'm
sick
Her
saying?
weed with you. You know.
Yeah,
all people
you're
don't
a
do
sick
that.
ass. You're sick as fuck.
That's why I did it, because I'm like, if I would have said no, she'd have been like, don't fuck this nigga. He didn't smoke my weed.
what that like?
So I had to say yes, so I could get in with the grandmoms. Grandma's was, and she was sitting there just casually talking to me, smoking her shit, and she passing and be going back and forth, just overlooking the ocean.
High as fuck.
And I'm saying, shout out to grandma. Shout out to grandma.
Wow.
Man, shout out to her. That's crazy. Now grandma just high as hell. And you done put her business out on the podcast.
And we going back to New Orleans.
Y'all going back?
3 more days.
When y'all going back?
And tell grandma to light up.
Y'all going back when? Saturday.
Saturday. Tell grandma to light up.
Your grandma be high. She gave you edibles too?
Oh, grandma.
Oh, grandma.
Grandma be lit.
Grandma be throwing that.
Grandma
Grandma,
Grandma lit as fuck.
Grandma
And we
lit.
worried about a little crack.
grandma got a boyfriend.
We worried about a little crack, man.
She be
Come
throwing that
on.
ass.
She be flirting with niggas too? Oh,
And
yeah.
she
Grandma
married.
lit. Is she married?
No, grandma lit.
Grandma used to be a
I
Jezebel.
couldn't
That's what it is.
pass on that lit the way she
My
was
bad.
grandma.
My bad, Dad. My bad. I didn't mean to call
Because
you
how
grandma
many
Jezebel.
niggas in here can say they smoke with a grandmoms?
I have not smoked with anybody's grandma before.
See? Niggas
smoke
can't
somebody's
say
mama,
that.
but nothing
I
with
can.
Is that the question that the devil gonna bring up to you when you come to hell? That what you gonna
Shit.
say?
The devil gonna ask me, how was the weed though? Was it good? Is that fire, nigga?
I'm screaming. Whatever.
So what'd you do?
Y'all
if
answer in the comments.
You went to a joint
I'm weak.
with
I'm
the
trying to hear it. What would
grandmas.
y'all
Grandmas
do?
asked you to smoke. What the fuck would you do?
What would you do?
What'd you do?
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna bring back rekindle shots with tea today, and I do have the ski mask in the car because I really wanted to go off on niggas in the comments, and I wanted to bring you niggas to the light for real. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to have a come to Jesus moment with you because
Amen.
you niggas be talking shit in the comments. C Hambrick 1952.
It's the ad name for me.
So his real name Charles Hambrick and your fat ass wife Latoya. Stupid motherfucker.
Latoya.
Damn.
And then I realized I said I was growing after 30, right? So 30's full of peace and shit. So I can't revert back to my But once I hear that clip load, then I'm on your ass. But I'm going into peace. I'm recycling peace because I can't revert back. So, but just know. I just want y'all motherfuckers to know, and I say this shit every time that y'all go crazy in the comments. Every time y'all do that, y'all do nothing but make our algorithm go crazy.
So thanks.
So thank you for the views. And
Yes.
please remember that I am the content. I am the viral moments every time. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucking views.
So every time y'all do that, we just get views. So shout out to the 5K views on that video, the 11K on the other one. It's all that. Y'all better look out and pull pictures to put on these fucking videos, because Charles Hambrick, you got me fucked up. You big blubber looking motherfucker.
Yo, hold
Blubber
on
is
before you
crazy.
say
My
that.
bad, because I can't stand when fat niggas talk about fat people,
Hold
because
on.
we are twins.
It was one comment. It was one. It was funny as hell.
What they say?
No,
The
don't.
nigga said-
What he say?
The nigga said she must know every option on the fucking McDonald's.
And you know what? I saw that comment like shit.
Oh, he cooked
And
you.
I look, he did, right? So I was
I
like,
didn't
damn.
want to mention it.
So I was like, damn, that nigga really
see
did.
that.
I said, that nigga was good as fuck. Then I went to go look at his
That was
page.
funny.
A 40-year-old white man. I said, please, you already lost that life because you white. So there's that.
I'm weak.
I was watching like, yo, Tara, she gotta.
And I was, clapping back because I did
tell.
tell somebody's grandma that I was gonna piss on her for real. And I didn't mean to say it like that, but I will beat your ass, honestly.
Come
She
in
was,
the sky,
and,
Rolina.
and she was Gastonia first. She's from Gastonia, so I
I will
will.
always
Yo.
be them outside motherfuckers.
Yeah, I will piss on you.
I was like, yo, T gotta clap back at that shit. The guy was,
I'ma
What
start
it
shit
say?
made me
She know
chuckle.
every option on the McDonald's menu.
That's what it
Yeah,
said.
every option.
Every option. I don't know everyone.
That
so.
shit was.
Some of them I know.
Should have told that nigga his ears are swimming in the sea of head.
In the what?
A sea of head.
You're
A
sick.
see a head?
You're sick. But I hope y'all know I'm gonna keep saying some wildish and diabolical shit. But because I'm choosing peace, I'm gonna stick with my regular segment in this Ask Terrace. Y'all know my coworkers, not my coworkers, my staff, my employees. Shout out to them. Y'all know they had like a whole bunch of questions last week, and so when I told them how much y'all like their questions, y'all know they gave me some more questions.
Hey.
So shout out to my employees. I have 50.
Tell them to stay on my personal business too.
They do be watching the videos, y'all. So y'all know my employees all under like 23. So they nosy for real. But they do be in your business because the old girl did ask me, like, can you tell us the whole story about Gerald?
Oh my god. Go back and
I-
watch the episode.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna invite them up
I'll
here.
tell you on June
I'm gonna
9th,
invite
I
them
can
up
go
here
live.
to a live podcast
You
one
should.
day.
You should.
I would, but some of them are underage, and I just cannot go to jail. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But shout out to y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bright and early at work. But the questions that they gave me last time was really good, so I kind of refined them a little bit. All right, we're moving on to a petty and toxic question, and you know,
Okay.
CEO, this your thing because you petty and toxic.
I am.
Is flirting cheating or is it harmless fun? And I want y'all to answer this because first of all, we in a room, Sid, you know, there's Lena, we in a room full of niggas. So y'all know how this finna go.
But you know,
Somebody finna say some shit that's gonna piss
you
me
know,
off.
I always answer honestly in
I
terms
got
of the niggas. When you ask me the question, do niggas cheat? I say, yeah, niggas cheat.
Niggas do cheat.
Niggas do cheat.
Especially black
So
men.
can I answer this?
Yes, answer it.
So it depends on the intent. The intent
Okay, I agree.
is the biggest thing. Because a nigga could be
Communication.
like, say for instance, right, you walking down with your shorty and you be like, damn, she got a fat ass. Your shorty be like, oh, she got a fat ass too.
I'm
So
not saying that.
that's kind of flirting, but your shorty is involved with it. But the intent, like if you walk with your shorty, like, damn, she got a fat ass. And then your shorty be like, huh?
Wait.
But then-
So the texture in your voice changed everything?
Yeah, it's the intent. The
Oh
intent.
no, you lost me
You
on that
niggas
one.
will
That's
gaslight anything.
no. That's a layer though. That's a layer though.
A layer of what?
Okay, so
Bullshit.
you gotta look at it like this. I thought when you said intent, I'm looking at it like if you know for a fact you talking to somebody and you know you got a partner. Do you got a partner or do you just got a motherfucker you fucking with?
Yeah.
You need to establish that first. If you
have
ain't
a
got no
partner, it's your
communication, then you
partner.
don't know what you got going on. So if you see somebody on the street, but you know I'm just your friend, I'm just your male friend, you just my female friend, or I'm just your homeboy and you my homegirl. All right, what you tripping for? But if you know damn well, look, you with me at the end of the night. You already know what's finna go down. I don't even know why you playing.
talking.
Then why you doing it? You feel what I'm saying?
Talking. He talking. I like that.
See, that's what I thought.
One thing
intent
about
was, too.
bald headed niggas, they will be having like the most like insightful.
They be
ass
like
shit, for real.
philosophical.
Yeah, bald headed niggas are toxic. Remember I said that, ladies, stay away from bald headed men.
Especially
they are
the ones
very
with the full
toxic.
beards,
Yes, they're very toxic, but they be saying some insightful shit sometimes. Like they be saying some shit that you be like, at first you be like, what the fuck? And you be like, damn, you fall for that shit sometimes.
That's how they
I don't
get
know.
you.
I gotta analyze the shit you just said because I think it's some. I don't know.
So
I don't know.
It was some bullshit laid in there.
It was
somewhere.
bullshit laid in there, and now my dumb ass over here like, yeah, I'm over
he
here
was
pointing like,
talking
yeah,
that player talk. He was
yeah.
talking that player talk.
That's that
shit was
bald headed
smooth
nigga
and
talk. I'm
quick.
trying to tell you every time.
So what CEO said as far as the intent, I get that part. I low key didn't understand like where he was coming from, but
We
with
never
the
do.
Intent, with the intent part, I totally understand that because, for example, you could be talking to somebody, you just literally met them, y'all standing in line, same line or whatever. You have no intentions of going outside that store or outside that place with that person, and y'all could literally have just been flirting in the line. That intent is different from you having an intent like, oh, okay, I just met this same person, and my intent is to go on a date with them.
Okay, but
You
this is
feel
my
me?
thing though. All of this sounds really great. This is coming from you have somebody at home, and you're doing this. That's my thing.
Listen though. The
It's
thing is
cheating,
that
right?
it
So what
goes
is-
both ways. It's not cheating because it goes both ways. If I've literally had somebody who I was in a relationship with come home and tell me, yeah, I seen somebody woo woo woo, and he starts saying such and such and such and such. Now credit, she probably didn't tell me her response, but I could pick 2 and 2. You probably flirted with dude or whatever.
Now, I'll
but
tell you
I'm
one
not
thing.
pressed about it because at the end of the day, I know your intent
Let me tell
wasn't
you.
to do anything.
Let me tell you
further.
something.
You gotta know who you're dealing with.
Auntie would turn into a YN real quick. Did the switch? Hello.
Now look,
I
I'm
want
gonna
you to be
say,
like, move, bitch. Don't
Look,
talk to me. I gotta
Nah,
go.
because not only that, half the time y'all shorties like y'all be at work. Be, oh yeah,
Here
that's
we
my
go.
work
Our
husband.
respectable
So
young
now
man.
it's our fault that we work.
So look, so if y'all gonna, so look, you know what I'm saying.
Damn,
So if y'all gonna be
bitch,
like that, how you gonna trip? Like
So
so,
look.
because people will say we got a flirtatious
up,
personality,
Cole?
all that. Look, it's cool.
Wow.
We can talk, but if you know what it is, if you know I ain't push you no further, I ask you for your number. What's up? How you saying I'm tripping on you?
right.
Give me this fucking mic.
Okay,
Why
so,
you mad?
no. So question for the guys that feel like it's okay. So if you with your girl and y'all in line and you in the grocery store, for example, and you run down the aisle to go get something, you come back and this a nigga flirting with her, you gonna be mad? Is that cheating?
Wait, say that
It depends
again.
on the response.
Basically, what Sid is saying, if you with your girl and y'all doing that intense shit, she doing the same intention that you talking about.
Flirting in front of you.
Are you
gonna be
upset?
mad
You
about
gonna be
that?
mad about it?
It depends on the intent of the flirt.
It's innocent.
Well, okay, so look, I'll put it like this. My shawty gonna know how I'm gonna move anyway. So if I pull up and walk up, she gonna probably continue the conversation, but bro not even gonna be comfortable because I'm standing there now.
You must not know some niggas.
Some niggas don't care.
Some niggas don't give a fuck.
They be like, oh,
So
you
I'm
her
not even gonna have to
friend?
really
Shit,
press it
well,
like
can I
that.
get that number?
Either that or she already gonna say something.
I
You
ain't
know
gonna
what I'm
lie.
saying?
Look, hold
I ain't
up.
gonna lie. I am niggas that sometimes with some of these niggas. I am niggas. I don't give a fuck.
Go ahead.
Like in that situation, I'm probably going to walk up and introduce myself.
Straight like
You
that.
gonna be that nigga friend, huh?
Right.
This your
Now,
friend.
Exactly.
look, when I say intent, right? Like, say if you and your
I'ma walk up and
significant
smack her on the
other,
ass.
you had the conversation like, listen, you know, we want to do like, let's say hypothetically speaking, a threesome, right? So
What?
A
How do we?
threesome.
How the fuck do we get to a threesome?
Because one thing about niggas, they gonna turn everything into a
always
threesome.
go back to sex.
Everything into a
Like-
threesome.
Hey, yo.
One thing about
Hey,
niggas,
yo.
they gonna
I'm
turn
going to go
everything
back
into
to
a
the
threesome.
intent, right?
Here we go.
Hold on. Like, say y'all had the conversation and like, okay, boom, and your significant other is with it. So say y'all go out, right? And again, the intent, y'all go out, y'all say y'all at the grocery store, right? And you see a young lady, and you be like, the nigga be like, you know, holler at the young lady, yo, what's up? Whoop de whoop. The intent is to get the young lady to do a threesome with you and your lady. Or the intent could be, I'm going to exclude my shorty because I want to fuck the shit out this bitch. So I'm going to exclude
that's
the shorty.
cheating.
Nah.
But
That
that's
one
what we're
right
talking
there,
about.
that's huge.
As far as the intent.
Niggas
it's the
gonna
intent.
bullshit you all day tomorrow, boy.
Huh?
Gaslight the fuck at you.
No,
now
it's not
I'm gaslighting. Now I'm
bullshit.
gaslighting for
That's
real.
what-
did.
but I'm
Let me
just
Nah,
say,
saying,
if my shawty pull another girl from me, or if I pull a girl from my shawty, I'm only clapping when she
You
with it.
skated around the whole time and just start with a threesome to get on the subject
threesome.
of intent.
Niggas
That
gonna-
was
I'm just
Niggas gonna
speaking
find
on
a
the
way
terms
to
intent.
niggas gonna find a way to turn it into where he can get both bitches.
Right.
Every time. Every time. Every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Every fucking time. I know niggas.
Hey, you gotta live by the rule. If
Yeah.
if I can't do it, you can't do it.
Exactly.
That's it. If I can't do it, you can't do it. But if I could do it, shit, do your thing.
Man.
As long as you still got me at the end of the day, we still on shit down, right?
It's about that
It's-
intent, right?
It's about the intent.
You know what? I'm about to
talk
intent
to
the
him.
fuck out of some niggas now.
Okay.
Intent.
I didn't
Let 'em
intend
off.
for him to come over. He
I
just
didn't intend for me to
came.
fall on his dick, but I'm
Y'all
here.
said it with my intentions.
Intentions.
It was
goddamn it.
innocent.
But listen, it's always different.
See, niggas
Male
don't
and
like that.
female.
That was the double standard. That's
So
our problem right
the
there.
double standards is just there. You can't get away from
And
it.
excuse now, you still gotta own up to your shit at the end of the day.
Right,
But
can't get
He
it is
didn't
what it
come over and
is.
cook me eggs and bacon. He just was here.
And that could be
Hey,
true.
yo.
Okay,
The
you gonna be
intent
mad
was
at
for
that?
me to
That
eat.
could be
You gonna
true.
be mad at that? You are
Fuck
gonna have
yeah.
to.
If it's a
Okay,
nigga.
but the intent was innocent. He didn't fuck your bitch. He just came over to cook.
But it's different for a male and a female. It's different. Because a
standard.
nigga know what a nigga intent is.
Double standard.
You know
What's the
what I'm
next
saying?
question, Terry?
Well, I got one more question, and this is tied into the whole cheating or thing. And I don't know if I asked this last week, but it's good to refresh it if I did. Is once a cheater, always a cheater a real thing, or is that something that you can get
No.
over?
Something
I
get
think
over.
I think it's maturity level. Honestly,
Something get over. Yeah.
I think because when you, I feel like as people get older, especially men, as they get older, they get more serious about things in life.
Right.
Yes.
And when they
Yes.
serious about finding a partner, they serious about finding one woman. They're not looking for
Yes.
multiple women. Once they found that woman, they're not going
They're
to
not gonna
venture
cheat,
off.
yes.
Yeah.
Y'all know I'm about to devil's advocate, y'all. I don't like the way you said that shit. Devil's advocate, you know my thing, and I feel like I talked about this before, and I don't know what question I asked last week, but I really feel like we talked about this last week. It's not even about the whole cheating thing. It's always in the back of my head. I'm always going to know you did that, and I guess, and maybe this goes back to your point about maturity. And I'm a person where I forgive, but I never forget. And I feel like again, that's a maturity. I would have to like heal and get over that. Because in the back of my head, I'm gonna always know that you cheated. Like, so I don't know how I could handle that.
Okay, so let me clarify. You cheat on me, I'm not ever doubling back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But if
We don't
you
spin the
cheat on
block.
somebody in the past, not me, and then we get together and you older and you past that, I'm fine with that.
I don't
Like,
think
it might still be in the back of my mind.
I don't
but
think
it's not
that's
gonna be like, oh,
I don't
you
think
cheated,
that's something
oh,
that you can gloss over. I do think that's something you should notate for
Yeah.
your relationship. Because I ain't gonna lie, cheating is, and I know people finna hate me when I say this, cheating is really a psychological thing because there's some fucked up trauma in your life that has you cheating. And I know people be like, nah, niggas, sometimes people just cheat to cheat. It's not always like that. There's something to prompting that cheating. And so, you know, when you find somebody and you meet somebody like, oh yeah, I cheated on my last girl and stuff, it's always a notation in your head like, how can I unpack that with you? You know what I'm saying? Because again, therapy is gold. People,
and it's a red flag if a nigga say every girlfriend he ever had cheated on you.
God damn it.
Red flag.
Talk your shit, friend. Because every girl cheat on you?
Red flag.
Every girl. What, hello? Every girl.
Let me interject for a minute.
Oh,
now, I just want you to say, you know, repeat that again.
What?
The question.
Hold on. Is once a cheater, always a cheater a real thing, or can people change?
Okay, now, I can say that based off of my real life experience.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right?
Because you're a cheater.
No.
Because you cheated.
I cheated. Right.
What's the difference? Whoa. Is there a difference? Is there an intent? It's an intent?
There's a distinct difference between...
Is there an intent?
No. This is not intent. There's a distinct difference between a cheater and cheated.
Cheater is doing it multiple times.
And I'm going to say, and I'm going to bring it back to why that is so. Mm-hmm. So, and from my personal experience, it was a 11-year gap between cheating and not cheating. Mm-hmm. If you get that, right? So, but a lot of females harbor on the fact that the nigger cheated. And they can't get over that.
Did you say the hard ER?
He did.
Yeah.
Why did you say the hard
you broken that trust.
Damn,
and it's like once that trust is broken, it's hard to rebuild it.
But regardless of the fact, right, that has been over a decade, right? And during that decade, there has been no instances of cheating.
But in the back of her head,
between a cheater and cheated.
A cheater is somebody that consistently does it.
So, okay, you cheated in a decade in a year.
Right.
So when you come to in that point in time, it's like you're not in that you're not.
Get your words out. Get it out, Martin.
Let me back him up.
Hold on, you can do it.
Let me back him a minute. Because this is something that I'm
you about to cry?
You about to get choked up?
Like it's past and present. Like it's no longer consistent behavior. So you can't say like he's a current cheater.
Who's saying that? Yes. It's no longer
a consistent
behavior.
I knew
so, hey, why you beefing?
It's common sense over here.
So it's like,
hell yeah, I'm beginning fucked over. I know what the fuck I be talking about.
Like a nigga maturity level. Once he gets a woman and he does what he do, because a nigga's gonna do what he do regardless. And once he gets of that age, once he gets to that level,
I literally just said that, but keep going.
It sounds like he do what he do, but he do what he does.
Once he gets to that level of maturity,
quick question.
You know, it's
quick
like
question.
Okay, I'm not doing that no more. Right. I'm good. I did that. Right. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it.
So that's what you mean. That's the part you come to where people can change.
Yes.
That part. Okay.
But quick question.
Quick question. With what I said.
I didn't disagree with what you said at all.
No, y'all was always agreeing. He was disagreeing with me.
Yes.
Okay.
So when does the maturity kick in? Like
when they're front of
does he meet the right woman or
no? I think it's specific.
So what if he meets the right woman and he's still on his bullshit? Then what?
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, if the nigga is still in his bullshit, that he didn't mature yet. When the nigga matures, that's when he's off the bullshit.
But what if he meets the woman he's supposed to be with, but he just can't stop his bullshit?
It's still cheating.
It's still cheating.
He gonna have to make up to
Still cheating.
Who said that quote? I hate that quote because niggas that be cheating all the time used to say that quote all the time. I hate that shit.
They love to have that shit tatted.
So look, at
on them.
At that point though, like if he's still on his fuck shit and he meet the one he's supposed to like have forever and all that. Now it just depends on her whether or not she really, want to deal with it long enough for him to.
I did not know where you were going with that because I low-key thought he was finna be like it depends on her if she can make him a better. Because I hate being Build-A-Bear with a nigga. I'm not building you. You know what I'm saying? I don't build a woman.
It's not her responsibility to build that nigga up.
I don't raise
but
nine
it
niggas.
is her choice whether or not she want to stick around while he making himself better. If he, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna just say this, and I keep saying this all the time. A nigga can be the most faithfulest nigga in the world.
Right.
Right? This nigga wife, he got kids with this lady. He loved this lady to
That's
death.
his cinnamon apple.
This like But if you put a nigga in a room
Right.
with a nice female,
You gotta know who you dealing with.
butt naked,
You gotta know who you dealing with.
and you
So
like
you
yo,
saying the cheating just
and she
happens.
throwing her ass to you, a nigga is going to hit.
So you saying niggas are weak?
No,
Make a difference.
niggas are weak. No,
Niggas is weak, men ain't
That's what
weak.
he's saying.
It's a difference. You gotta know the difference.
I'm
Every
mad.
nigga ain't no man, and every man ain't no nigga.
I'm glad you
And
said
every
that.
bitch ain't no woman, and every woman ain't no
a
bitch.
man was
That's
made.
facts.
Adam was
to procreate.
made.
Here we
Adam
go.
was made.
We done topped into
to-
Psalms 24. Here we go.
Adam
Here
was
we go.
made to
Here we
procreate
fucking
with
go.
Eve. The woman came from the nigga's rib.
Oh my God.
So it's in the nigga to be fruitful to woman.
And
We
ladies,
can't
That's
be.
the
But you
answer.
know what's crazy?
Ladies.
Adam never
Answer it,
cheated
duh.
on Eve. So
He
where
never
are you
cheated
going
on
with
Eve.
your
Because
point?
there was no other woman for Adam to cheat on.
He had Lilith before Eve.
You give Adam another option. Adam is fucking the other woman.
oh my God.
Guarantee.
Man, we got a guest in the
you.
building. Let's get our guest
Guarantee
on.
you.
Oh my
Especially if it was
God.
before they bit the apple. Them niggas ain't had no conscience on that.
No,
It wasn't. No, it was some dig.
the
Hey.
serpent was in the shape
What?
of another fucking woman, and Adam
That
said,
it was
"Yo."
all metaphorical. It was
Or
not.
fucking this other
was
chick.
it the fucking intent of Adam?
The intent of Adam was listen. God, Jesus, you made this one woman.
That is
That
crazy.
came from the
They
rib.
probably didn't even understand the concept of that shit though. So if another motherfucker was around, they
Listen,
probably would did whatever. Didn't even know.
All this,
We can go all day
Everybody
about
is
this shit.
forgetting that before there was an Eve, there
There
was a
was
Lilith.
Lilith, the devil's
was
wife.
the original woman of Adam, and she
Yeah.
did not want to have kids. That is why she did not want to stay in the garden.
Yeah,
That's
so Adam
why
was a cheater.
She was banned
He was
to
ain't
hell.
shit.
Okay, so
Ain't
listen,
shit. Ain't
yo,
shit.
right. So what did God do?
Ain't
God was
shit.
like, "All right, Adam, you don't want this shit?
Adam
no,
ain't shit.
she don't. She ain't with it. All right, Adam, I'm gonna create you another girl. You with it, and she gonna be with it. Okay, God created the girl,
So basically,
and Adam and Eve was with it.
so basically, Adam and Lilith did a two-man. Well, I guess
No,
the
that's
threesome.
blame that shit on God, because God created another
Whoa,
woman.
you going
for-
too far.
I'm not creating. No, you said it.
No,
there was a,
you said it. You went too far.
There was another woman that she said she wasn't with it, right? So God created, or the Lord created another woman, which was Eve, for Adam.
But
that was
it
with
was a difference in
Wow.
how they was created. When he originally created Lilith, he created her the same way he created Adam, ashes to ashes.
Okay.
Dust to
To
a person.
dust.
Right.
When he created
Angel
Eve,
dust.
he created her from the rib of Adam.
From the rib of
meaning
Adam,
that
right.
she was meant for Adam. That's why they say every person has a soulmate, somebody that you feel you are
Shit.
connected to. That is your rib.
Shit.
So this is
Listen,
why
you
niggas
know
cheat.
I'm cynical.
Because we trying to find our rib.
At the end of all of this,
Yes, sir.
at the end of all of
You're
this,
right, yo.
as I end out my segment, all it
Trying to
did
find
was
a
bring back
fucking
to
rib.
the point that niggas just don't be shit for real, y'all. Like, ladies, these niggas do not
Listen,
be shit.
niggas gonna be niggas.
Niggas
so
gonna
ladies,
nigga every time.
I
just
love y'all
accept it.
still though.
Listen,
Just accept it, ladies.
Listen, every week, y'all, drop it in my inbox.
You might fuck around and be the rib on the
Drop,
first go
drop
around.
these questions in my inbox. Ask Terrace. Listen, I did a poll on Twitter while I end this out. Y'all remember last week we talked about pastry talk. Ladies, Twinkies or toaster strudels? And
I'm
I
a
got
drain.
Well, we already know what
Yeah,
trap is about.
Trap is says she go. What she say? You gonna drain it? She gonna
Dig it out.
She gonna
Hey.
drain. She said she gonna drain the snake.
We
Pretty
already
much.
know what trap
But
is
listen, the ladies answered Twinkie or toaster strudels. The results was 51% Twinkies and the rest was toaster strudels.
And
Which
please
means
describe what that is.
all right,
before
so last week, this is Terrace's pastry talk, okay? I come up with a lot of wildish, outlandish shit. Twinkies. Y'all know Twinkies a pastry. When you open that bitch up, it's full of cream and it's wonderful and it's amazing inside. Toaster strudels is, those pastries where you drizzle the
Cream on top.
cream on top.
On top.
As it relates to sex. Do I need to explain that? I mean, come on. Do I gotta explain
Don't
it?
need to, no.
All right.
Okay.
So the ladies answered and they like being Twinkies for real.
They some freaks.
I think honestly, bitches, there is a kink for, like a pregnancy Twinkie. It's a kink for that shit, honestly. Cream pie. It's a whole.
You
like,
can still get pregnant though while you pregnant.
Yeah, you can't. What?
Yeah, you can still get pregnant while you're pregnant.
That's crazy.
We talked about
I ain't
that.
gonna
Yeah, there
cap.
was
That
a
one.
woman
That
that
one's new to
happened
me.
to.
I need
Yeah,
to inform
look it
some
up.
of
I
my
forgot
hood-ass
the term
homeboys.
for it. I know the most randomest facts, but I did a story on this like maybe like a year ago. There was a lady that
Wow.
got pregnant while she was pregnant, and the kids had 2 different fathers.
You know, none of that stuff don't. I don't be scared.
You think they
about
was
stuff
having
like
a
that.
conversation?
I mean, we talked about that.
Yeah, we
so.
did. I mean, the stuff like that, I'm
Nah.
scared because you know what I have? I have the ABCs. It's called IUD.
I got faith in God.
Well, no. Do you have?
Spare
do you,
me.
Do you have? You can't say that. You can't say that. That don't work. Because do you have the right intent?
The right intent. That's. You know what? You
Okay.
gonna send me? You gonna send me
Hey,
right
she
on
finally
the
used it
hell.
right this time. I'm fucking with it.
That is the word
gonna
of the
jump
day.
you.
I mean, you've been bullying me. I'm just giving it back to you.
All right, well, you ready to bring our guest out?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
honestly, this whole conversation, we're gonna have to do like a Patreon episode because
Yes.
the shit you just said is outlandish.
Yeah.
It's not
About
outlandish.
It is.
It ain't outlandish.
The-
You know why?
the-
It's billions of people in this world. 3% agree with me and are the same
And
page with me.
them
I'll
all the
take that.
niggas that don't got intent for it, probably.
Right.
Every time.
They gonna take this exact everything you said and
Niggas
use that
finna
for their
start
next
clipping this and
victim.
sending it to their
Gerald.
bitches for real. I hate that. They gonna
That's
start
gonna be
clipping
that's
this
Gerald
and
word. It wasn't my intent to cheat. I just did it.
Word of the day.
CEO.
Intent. Fuck that
Intent,
nigga.
niggas.
And all right, let's bring our guest out for real.
Yes.
Meow, meow,
Ooh.
meow. That
That intent was crazy.
I'm gonna be saying that shit all day tomorrow for real. Damn, you smell good. It's like it wafted over my nose. I know that's the way you don't Yes, WAFT.
Okay.
Shout out to y'all favorite English teacher. That means when the smell like covers you.
Word of the day, wafted.
Word of the day is
How y'all
wave
doing?
Hey.
Words of the day, wafted and
and
intent.
intent
Okay.
and Twinkie.
And Twinkie.
For these, yeah.
Twinkies.
Okay, let's bring our big guest in No Advisory Podcast
Hey.
style. Trap.
What's up?
Bring him in.
Meow.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up? What's
Oh, you
up?
not
How y'all
talking to me.
doing?
I thought you was talking
I'm
to me. My
good.
bad.
So listen, here at No Advisory, we like to bring our guests in a very special way. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's do
All
it.
right, we just like to ask our
dog.
guests 3 special questions, okay?
3.
Special
Who you
questions.
are, where you from,
And what the fuck you do?
I'm Zion Christopher Rose, aka Mr. 26, aka Norris, from the west side of Charlotte.
okay?
West.
Talking about freedom,
Okay.
My bad.
Wilkinson, went
Yeah.
to school on the Ford,
Yeah.
went to summer school at West Charlotte, but
Yeah.
went to Northwest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I will
That's
let
where I
you-
got my
we'll
my
let
little
you-
talents
we'll
and
let
shit
you
from.
live with
But what
that,
I
I
do,
guess.
I'm an artist, DJ, producer, engineer, CEO
A
of
Jamaican.
26 Records.
A Jamaican.
Nah, I'm just from here. I'm just from Charlotte. I'm the only one like in my immediate family that's from Charlotte for real.
Oh, wow.
love
My
that
people
for
from
you.
New Jersey,
Okay.
Oh, I love
What
that
part
for
of
you.
Jersey?
Elizabeth.
Love that. That's the hood, ain't it?
Nah, that's like
It used to be
rich.
not what it is right now from last time when I was up there.
You know, I don't know. I don't fuck
Nah,
with
Elizabeth
I
is
don't fuck with
alright.
We blow New
It's
Jersey
cool,
up.
yeah.
If you
Yeah.
from Newark is the hood.
You know,
That's where my people from.
I don't fuck with
That's
it.
where my people
Who
from.
from Newark?
My man's behind me, Weezy.
Oh, yeah, he got that
Who
new
from
rag on. Where your switching?
Listen, I said that. We said that. I told y'all that's my friend. He the hood nigga for real. He opened his mouth and said, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, we say.
we knew that. We knew that. Yeah, we good up in here and feel
Let me
safe.
a quick story about Dirty
got his 2
Jersey,
cents.
right? I gotta do my 2 cents. When I first, I got a lot of family. and
You
shit in
from New
Jersey.
York. How you call anything dirty?
Right.
Listen,
Damn,
because
that's
this
dirty.
is dirty.
Cause y'all keep rats on leashes ain't getting no
Shut the
dirtier
fuck
than
up.
that.
You don't even know
Get
that.
no
So
dirtier
I
than
went to Dirty Jersey, like Dirty Jersey.
Stop calling it that.
No, listen, there's a second.
Now they really be calling they really call that shit there. I had a T-shirt like at
Dirty
Dirty
Jersey.
Jersey.
not Coney Island, it's the other junk. I had that shit pressed up. That shit said Dirty Jersey. I wore that shit in 6th grade.
I'm
Oh,
gonna tell you why.
I'll call my mama right
Why?
now.
Okay.
She'll tell you
I'm
this
gonna
shit.
tell you why. When I think
That's
my
crazy.
peoples and shit, so I went to the Chinese store. She's like, "Yo, I gotta take you to the Chinese store because whoever the." I go to the Chinese store. The Chinese people, right? They getting Chinese food. They got chips. They got all. It's like a bodega in the Chinese store,
That's
got
facts.
Rello.
That's
and you
facts.
can get weed and all that shit from the Chinese store.
Chinese
This
people
nigga was like,
got
yo, this is dirty. I'm like, oh, I like this shit, nigga. I could go to here's a one-stop shop in the Chinese
Get your
store.
liquor, your weed, and your food.
Everything. I was like, oh, this is why they call it Dirty Jersey. I fuck with Jersey. So I fuck with Dirty Jersey. I
Oh,
fuck with
brother.
Dirty Jersey.
I'm weak.
Yes.
That was a lot. Okay.
That was a whole lot. from a man. Talking about from a man from the west side of Charlotte. That's
Right.
right.
That's
Shout out to the west side though, for real. The west side is
Nothing
the
but
best
the
side.
Jersey niggas.
Hey.
The west side is the best side. You said you from
Brooklyn, what
where,
up?
Frida?
Well, I was born and raised on Camp Green.
Okay.
Oh, you a hood nigga for real.
I'm tucked. Hey.
That's all touch. Shout out to Westside Freedom. Shout out to the
Why
best
she do
school
that, though?
on Allegheny. Harding University High School.
Yeah.
My bad. I shout my school out every time.
Say that's the best high school when the
Yeah, 'cause
Dubs is in the building.
don't fucking
Shout
play.
out to the Dubs.
Fuck the dub. Man, fuck the dub.
dub.
Fuck the dub
Y'all
every
stole our
time.
colors.
Every time. Thank you, because you hear me? Fuck the dub every time. The best side of Allegheny. You hear me? My bad.
That's Barry.
I know you don't know this Charlotte shit, so it's okay.
I damn sure don't. I'm just sitting
okay.
here like. Just
Well,
watching
we took you to Hardin. You was at Hardin.
I was at Hardin.
Shout
Shout out
out
to Hardin.
to Aunt Morrow. We was over at Hardin.
Shout out to Aunt.
Speaking
You know what
of,
I mean?
side note, y'all be seeing that young boy Kahari.
Yeah, he's on the All American team. this
Yes,
year
he made
for,
the All American
his
team.
division.
The
Yeah,
one
he's
we
nice.
interviewed,
He's
so
as a
shout
freshman,
out
he's the
him.
only freshman on the team.
Yeah,
so
shout
shout
out
out
to
to
Kahari.
him.
Shout out Kahari. But yeah, shout out to the West Side. Love that.
Right.
We love West Side.
We love West Side niggas.
Okay.
Okay.
Love West Side niggas.
So tell us about your journey. Like, how did you get into music?
Really, when I was younger, like around like 3 or 4, I used to see my cousins and shit with their homies, and they was rapping and shit. So this like 04, 05, because I was born in 99.
Okay.
So seeing them do that, I was like, yeah, I could do that shit. And then, eventually, like, type of person I am, I want to do shit for my people, but you like a kid. So for like holidays, birthdays, Christmas, I just rap. I just started doing that, and I just kept going with the shit, really.
Okay.
Do you remember the
Real,
first
real.
song you ever made?
Damn. Nah, I can't tell you like the exact name what the shit is, but I know that shit was. No, matter of fact, I'm kept. It wasn't a song, it was a freestyle. I got on a Biggie beat. I forgot the name of the beat, but I think it's like
God.
The Wickedest or something like that.
Here he go.
You did a Biggie beat?
This is
Here we
me.
go.
Look,
That's
I was
Biggie's
like
man,
8.
for real.
Look, my cousin recording, I was like
You was
8.
8 on a Biggie beat?
I was raised by OGs though. You feel me?
Nigga, I gotta hear that shit.
He was 8.
I don't have that shit.
He was
but
8. He's not 8 anymore.
I don't-
clearly,
I'm
right?
26. I don't got that
There's
right
a lot
now.
of nice 8-year-olds now. Don't
Oh
get
my
it twisted.
God.
I ain't
Oh
gonna,
my
I ain't gonna put it
God.
past my son that he was 8 and he did on a Biggie beat. Which Biggie beat was it?
I think it was like The Wickedest or something like that. Or matter of fact, no, Unbelievable. It was the Unbelievable beat. Cause I like how the sample sounded. I like how the sample sounded.
Oh my God.
Real
This
talk.
like Biggie's like biggest fan. For
But see,
real.
I
You
but
see
see, I
the little
got
Biggie.
I got a
You see
mix.
the little Biggie right here.
I didn't even pick that up. I'm cool with
That's
that.
creepy as
And
fuck. Actually, the intent of that is wild.
Hey, no, go R.P. Miss Wallace. You feel me? R.P. Miss Wallace.
We said go. We said the go.
Not the go, cause we don't even got to go to that debate.
Okay.
I mean debate. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
If you want to, we can.
No, we're not gonna go into it because I mean that's debatable, but we won't go into that.
Tupac, first of all, Tupac.
Kendrick.
First of all,
Fuck Tupac, nigga.
You
Hey,
tripping.
watch your fucking mouth.
Fuck Tupac.
Look,
Don't
and then that's where that shit
disrespect
be
Shakur
going
like
left.
that.
That's
Don't
where
do
that shit be
That's
going left.
Fuck Tupac.
You
nigga.
so New York is crazy. You
I
are
didn't
you
even
such
do
a
all that.
bodega, a walking bodega.
No, the
Sick.
niggas that know why I said fuck Tupac.
Why you say fuck Tupac?
Cause it's fuck Tupac. I ain't gotta elaborate.
All right,
Fuck
bad. We not gonna
And then
elaborate.
he not. All right, we ain't.
So yeah, we ain't gonna elaborate.
Right.
Hey,
who said
hey, hello.
Wait, whoa. Stand up, nigga. Who the fuck said that?
Not,
Right.
Yes.
Make it make sense.
Yes.
Make it make sense.
Explain your theory to that.
what Biggie say? He'll eat your
Talk
ass
to
and all that other
him,
stuff.
man. He was talking about a lot of crazy ass shit. He was talking about a lot of
And I want you to know,
crazy ass
I want
shit.
you to know the intent behind his lyrics
Was very sexual
was
in
very
nature.
diabolical.
Which one? I just want to know which one was standing up at. Which one was
bar,
standing up
nigga.
more at events, going to take care of the people. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta look at it. Tupac was a poet.
I like
Biggie was an
Tupac.
artist. That's the different. That's the classic example of showing what an artist is and what a rapper is. You
Yeah.
dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Biggie was a rapper. Everything he got on,
No,
that
Big
shit
was
was
the
fire.
MC. Let's get it right.
First of all, rapper and MC together. But when we look at, if you want to look at it like
Right.
marketing, or you want to look at how you put it out there,
Right.
I'm a label Biggie as a rapper straight up.
Tupac
Because
is definitely a
it
poet.
wasn't many keep your head ups that I heard. The most that I ever really heard out of Biggie being a uplifting song or anything like that to the community was Juicy, because
Yeah.
you're trying to be a black man trying to make it out.
Yeah.
You got Sky's the Limit. Bruh, Thank you. Sky's the limit. Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you.
That shit
Peanut
was
Gallery.
fire. You feel me? Because that's showing like you trying to make you not even trying to make it out. You did make it out. You feel me? Ashley
Yeah.
classy.
Let me just put this on record.
But you gotta keep your head up. You got Hellraiser
Tupac
mission.
is a poet.
Tosh,
You
come
gotta
on,
get
bro.
raw.
Listen, he's right because let me tell you,
I know my facts.
Tupac
I know my
is so
facts.
transcending because I literally did. Y'all know I taught English last year, 12th grade. I literally did a whole poetry unit based off of Tupac's lyrics in his book, The Concrete Rose.
And I got that.
I can't do
And
that. I ain't gonna lie.
joint.
You're right. Biggie is an MC, but I can't do that with Biggie. Like I can't.
Ain't
do
none of that.
But and to your point, and this is why I say what I say about Tupac, and I'm gonna end, and we're gonna get into this, because if Tupac is the rose that grew from concrete, Dear Mama, that's Tupac. Tupac is not a thug. It's on record. He's not a thug. He made this type of music because
I got one
that's
question.
what's
I
sold.
got one question
He's not a
though.
thug.
I got one question though.
Go ahead.
I ain't worried about a nigga being a thug, but I don't know none of these niggas talking about shooting the police and still being out beating the case or none of that shit. I don't hear nothing about none of these niggas actually doing shit for the community. Every song that we done had since I've been alive, niggas ain't been talking on the same level that nigga has. Period. Unless
That's
it's be like a nigga like Kendrick,
Tupac?
unless it's a nigga like Kendrick, a nigga like Prodigy, OG niggas, you feel me, that was really instilling shit in the game that was really willing to die for the shit they believe in. You feel me? But no disrespect to Biggie at all. I feel like both of them is equally goats, but in their own way. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got their own.
Yes.
Everybody got their own flavor. You can't clash that together.
We can agree.
I'm just
on
saying
that.
Tupac is not a thug. That's all I'm saying.
I
Tupac
mean,
is not a
shit.
thug.
If you shot the
Thug can
police
make
and
him
you
a
got
good
away with the
artist.
shit, you thugging to me.
Yeah, thug
You
like
thugging to
that
me.
stomach.
That is
You
the
thugging to me.
persona. That is the persona that he put out that made him the money on, because they was like, yo, Tupac is a thug. He is not a thug.
Yeah, what is that?
Huh? Well, and we're gonna keep it in terms of Tupac. Tupac definition of a thug. Thug life. He going out. He's flamboyant. He's obnoxious. He's out here fighting. That he got shot. That's not.
It's his
Tupac.
fault he got shot. Damn.
It's not his fault, but that's the persona.
Niggas can't get shot no
This
more.
is because of the persona that he portrayed, and he put himself in that light, and this is why people
Shot.
did that to
So it's
him.
his fault. It's his fault.
So you sewed it.
Yes, it's his fault. Fuck
Okay,
it, it's
thank
his
you.
fault.
All right,
But
I
this
want
is not
OJ
Tupac.
Time out. So you saying?
OJ didn't do
Oh
it.
no, hold on. You saying both of the times he got shot was his fault?
Yes, fuck that. Because
And
it's
why
not
you
Tupac.
say that? Why you say that?
Because he put out an image that is not Tupac. Tupac is Dear Mama.
Listen,
if Tupac did Dear Mamas, who going to look at this nigga getting shot? This nigga talking about peace and Dear Mama.
So
I'm not
what
gonna
would
fuck
be
with
the
Tupac.
difference? What would be the difference of every other black male that done been through their mama being on drugs, being poverty and the poor, having to deal with all type of different shit going on,
It
having to
depends on what
travel,
you rap
move,
about.
not only be. I mean, but what is rap?
Depends
for
on what you
real?
rap about. Biggie never rapped about that shit.
Nigga, that nigga rapped about everything. That nigga rapped about everything.
He never rapped about
everything.
And he
Everything.
He never rapped about
Everything.
it. It depends on what you rap about, right?
Biggie never rapped about selling drugs.
No, he rapped about selling drugs. Well, Biggie glorified.
Yeah, clean that shit
the
up, nigga.
hustler.
Clean it up.
No, Biggie glorified. No, Jay-Z glorified the hustler
Where's
mentality.
Jay-Z? We talk about Biggie.
We on
Why-
two.
Oh,
We
my
not even-
God.
Because I'm breaking it down of what these niggas rapped about.
We ain't talking about Jay-Z.
Okay, we're gonna take out Jay-Z. Biggie rapped about the. No,
Thank
that
you,
was
bro.
hard.
Thank
hard
you,
track,
bro.
Hard track, crack shit. But Biggie rapped about the street shit. Tupac incorporated the street shit, but he wasn't street. Tupac was Dear Mama, Brenda Got a Baby. That's Tupac.
Tupac was more than street, and I ain't even saying it like to just be on heavy on Tupac. I'm just a nigga stating facts. When it comes to the shit that Tupac was doing, he wasn't explaining the thoughts that go through your mind. Biggie was doing the same shit, but he wasn't breaking that shit down like, damn, I really just trying to bring everybody out of this shit. I don't know why everybody. He was literally, if you go through all his songs, I'm selling drugs, I'm in the hood, I'm thugging,
I mean,
we
Nas.
busting shit, we
I mean,
shooting, we
don't forget
sliding,
the
we doing
Nas
all
part.
that. But and I ain't even finna speak on that. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
that's the deceased. I ain't finna disrespect. I ain't even finna disrespect nobody that ain't here like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck. Fuck Tupac.
That's what I say. To be fair,
Anyway.
I try to warn you because he'll go all night with this
Anyway.
shit. To be honest,
We could.
We're talking about Tupac, right? And we all know Tupac was a creative. We have to agree on that. He was very much.
Yes,
a
very,
creative.
very, very
Activist.
And,
Let's put that in there. Activist.
He was an activist, but we're gonna speak on the creative part.
Yeah.
Speaking of creativity, I see you got passionate about what Tupac is like, putting out and what he's putting. How do you stay creative in, pushing your sound forward? Because I know Tupac, his thing was, like you said, he was a poet and he pulled in that activist part of him to keep the music pushing. So how do you do that with being creative and pushing that forward?
That's the whole meaning of 26, just living. You know what I'm saying? Like, just waking up, going through what your day is. Whatever the fuck you're going through, I don't care what your lifestyle is, how you do what you do. It's what you're doing and how you push through adversity doing the same shit.
Right.
Just pushing on, making it through, whether you're going through fucked up situations or you just not in the mental space. Even like earlier when we was talking about the whole flirting and knowing who like, nigga, you got to know where you at in your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And some people don't never catch on to that. I'm only 26. There's motherfuckers who 40 and 50 who still don't understand that shit and still think like they 16. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That shit, it just matter on who the person is and what you're dealing with and where their mind state is at. Obviously, it shows that Tupac, when he talked about the shit he was doing, he wasn't just like on some shit where I'm thugging and it's fuck everybody. Did he have songs like that? Yeah, but he had different songs to where a nigga could talk about thugging, but then like, damn, I like fucked up right now. I'm just trying to make it. He got songs like Better Days. You dig what I'm saying?
I love that
where,
song.
Exactly, you feel me? Like changes, all that type of shit.
That's the real Tupac.
All of it's real. You know what? You know what makes it real? Because every black male going through it, whether they want to admit it or not, and whatever they display, whatever they display on what they got going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's all on how you able to express yourself. That's how I feel with my music.
Right.
That's why when it comes to my music, I can do whatever I want to do, because if you really got your heart in it, you can push to wherever you want to be.
Right.
Feel me?
So let's keep it on that. You said, type of music that you do, whatever the music that you do. Let's talk about your music style, your rap style. Like, what is your musical rap style?
Infinite.
Explain.
Whatever song, whatever type of. If you want to make a reggae song, we could do it. You want to make a rock song, we could do it. You want to make some party shit, you want to do it. If you just got out of the breakup and you want to hear some shit, we could do it.
Well-rounded.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not no nigga you could put in a box. I don't really care about that type of shit, because when it comes to music, it's how good are you.
Right.
I come from I feel like 99, like that's the last year for people being. You got a split line where Future is fuck shit and all that shit is the rules, codes and shit. We in the era right now, niggas ain't got codes of no kind.
No.
So for a nigga like me, I see shit as push forward with what you got going on. Love everybody who's around you and be genuine about yourself. Right. And that's even the story for myself. Like, it takes a lot. It's plenty of people just like me grew up with no father. You know what I'm saying? None of that type of shit. Niggas having different situations going on with their parents, cousins, whoever, your friends, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I digress, man. I digress.
Okay.
I like this nigga.
You said what?
I'm surprised.
You like, because you don't like people.
You don't like
so-
anybody.
I don't like people.
You don't like people. You
I like Zion. He's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got
y'all.
a few people in the building with us. Just speak briefly and kind of give them a shout
Hey,
out.
so
Yeah, with the
yeah,
squad.
this the label behind me, you know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
to-
This the label behind me. This
When
is the gang
people,
right
when
here.
people say they got the label behind them, they don't really have the label. But
Nah.
you really got the label behind you.
These is my brothers right here. You
Okay,
feel me?
brothers.
We got how you
26
want
shit, man.
we got Suja in the building. You know he was talking about
Respectable
respectable
young
man. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Respect.
That's my dog, the creative director of the label.
Respect.
That's my brother right here, videographer. Just
Okay.
real nigga. Period.
Okay.
He's like the conscious nigga of the fucking.
So Common.
All of us
okay.
got everything going on,
Common.
but brothers definitely
He don't
got
got
that
no
aura
sense.
though.
Hearing him talk, he was like, yeah.
He was like, to be honest and nonetheless, therefore. I'm like, okay, well, shit.
Spike Lee did the cast this nigga.
Spike Lee. Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
this the enforcer behind you.
Man,
You
this
already know
Weezy,
him.
this is Weezy, bro. This
That's
like
Weezy
my
and
tag
Baby.
team partner, bro. This
Okay.
like my tag team
Weezy,
partner. Go
okay.
check out that 26 Whispers.
diabolical.
Go check out Red Pill, Blue Pill.
He diabolical.
Go check out all that. Y'all see what I'm talking
Nigga with a broken
about?
heart on
26
his
Funk.
jacket.
Talk about.
Diabolical as fuck.
Nah,
Okay.
this my brother
Look
right
at
here.
the back. Look at the back. Oh,
What's the back?
He diabolical as shit. Look at
Hey, get the brand. Hold on. Give him the brand, bro.
Broken Bunny.
The
On
Broken
dead.
Bunny.
On dead. Broken Bunny.
Now what you do to that bunny ain't did shit to you? Damn bunnies and shit. Diabolical
Talk your
as
shit,
fuck.
Weezy.
Hey, well, this my brother brand. It stands for a lot, though. Basically, because, people be going through a lot, and the buddy stands for pureness, And sometimes you got to keep going within your heart. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep going through your ups and downs.
Oh, I
So
like
good.
that.
Love
The
bunny.
enforcer. We feel him.
Yeah. Okay, who next? Who next?
Go ahead, bro. Talk to him, Floyd.
Shit,
Floyd so
I'm
random.
Floyd so random, you know.
Gang.
Me and Terrence got, you know,
We go way back.
couple years under our belt.
Yes,
you know.
go way
It's
back.
all
Real
love
niggas
here.
link up all the time,
Yeah,
man.
all the
Talk
time.
about it.
Shit, my niggas be calling me the rookie of the year within the
Nah, for
label.
real, because he jumped in the game like a year. Mind you, I've been rapping since I was 7, producing since I was 11, 12, 13, all the way up to now.
Right.
This nigga just started recording last year, already smacking songs.
Not even
out
gonna
the
lie,
gate.
when I first
Like,
saw you like posting your shit, I was like, "This nigga rap now?"
Yeah.
You know how you be like, what
Come
the fuck?
on.
You be like, damn.
Like-
The first thought was, I'm be honest, like, damn, all the niggas want to rap now.
Yeah, but nah,
then when
I gotta
heard
give
it-
credit to he not here, but Dolo True.
Dolo True,
Yeah.
for
That's
sure.
our other bro.
Shout out my
Shout
brother.
out to you, bro.
Yeah.
We love you.
Love you, dog.
Shit, I used to go to Troy crib, smoke, you know, nigga shit after work because we used to work together. And one night, you know, we was just sitting there, shell as hell, bro. And that nigga was like, "Hop on the mic, bro." He was
Wow.
playing
Good
this
talk.
little smooth ass beat. Next thing you know, that's my first fucking single.
Rookie of the year.
So,
Come
you
on,
know,
man.
All right.
and
26 shit.
All right,
I
the
just-
rookie. So that's
Yeah.
the
That's my
rookie.
family, though. I thank all these niggas for always having my back. You know what I'm saying? Because
Alright.
I ain't expect to have a hobby turn into something that I could actually make a career out of.
Now you got
know what I'm saying?
family.
So, yeah.
I love that. All right, we got the pastor, the enforcer, and the rookie. All right, we're going down the line now.
Come on, man.
A
Who
lot of
next?
y'all
Who
in here.
next?
Y'all came in
Yo,
one
yo,
car.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Nah, it's your boy D-Mac in the cut.
Come on, y'all said one car, y'all
You
tripping.
know what I'm
It was
saying?
like-
Shout out,
like
shout out,
three of them boys out there.
shout out CEO.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Zion. Shout out No Advisory.
Thank you.
Talk good.
Shit, I've been doing this for about 7 years now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just linked up with Zion probably like a few years ago. But yeah, one of the realest.
Okay, so give me him. Who's that? That's like what?
Talking right now, that's D-Mac.
I know that, but I'm
That's
saying, you know,
D-Mac right
everybody
there.
got a
Everybody got
nickname.
nickname.
That's
What's
the
D-Mac?
enforcer.
Oh,
What's
D-Mac.
he like?
Well, shit, I don't be calling him that, but that's Weezy,
That's Weezy.
that's Suja,
That's-
that's D-Mac, that's Floyd right here.
Nah, you missed what I'm saying.
No.
Every friend
She
group
said
got
that's
a role.
pastor.
Every
Oh, a
friend
role
is
or
like,
what?
Like I see what you said. Like
okay.
you said he like
Okay.
he like the pastor.
So
That's
I
your
was out
enforcer.
the loop.
He
I was out the
finna
loop.
pop
You know what I'm
off.
saying?
You know, this the rookie. He knew.
This the hit.
I mean,
this the hidden assassin right here.
Shit, I pay
That's
attention
the
to everything.
That's Rafiki
I just
right
say I
there.
pay attention to
That's
everything.
Rafiki right
I ain't
there.
gonna lie.
And
That's
I'm
Rafiki
all around
right
with
there.
everything.
You
That's
was
Rafiki
giving
right there.
balance. You was giving like the Switzerland neutral vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I'm in the
Rafiki
cut.
right there.
Yeah, it's
Tap in
neutral
with them.
vibe.
So-
You know, Switzerland, you know, is neutral. Don't nobody fuck with Switzerland for real because they're not for you or against you. They just here.
D-Mac, the one that get our head straight when shit get chaotic.
need
You
somebody
feel me?
like
Like,
that. You need
he,
somebody like
but it's
that.
crazy though, because D-Mac gonna swing first.
If you
So,
ever
you know what I'm saying? So, but he,
If you ever
but he the
seen-
one,
if
he
you
the
ever
ones
seen
that's
the
telling
Lion
us
King.
to chill.
That's
You
the
feel me?
balance.
But
If you ever
we
seen
all,
the
we
Lion
just had
King.
this conversation
Rafiki.
yesterday.
That's the balance.
We all got each other back. You
All
feel
right.
me? So,
He trying to hide in the
Right,
in the
he
corner
ain't
right
said
here.
nothing,
I
so let's
peeped
go ahead and
everything.
get to the mic.
I peeped everything.
That
Who
nigga
now?
too
Give me him
cool
before
for
he
school.
talk. What's this one? What's his role?
That's 10K right there.
So he the money.
You got.
You the money. Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta keep your eyes
Oh
on
yeah,
him.
you the money. Let me turn this way.
I'm from Dirty Jersey. I'm Dirty Jersey.
Oh, you dirty Jersey.
Come on, man.
I'm not out of town.
Oh,
What that Dirty Jersey?
You the shooter. That's the shooter in the corner. That's
You gotta have a shooter.
From NC to NJ, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta have a shooter on the team. That's the shooter.
Sometimes I have to, but I'm chilling though. I'm
Oh
cool.
yeah,
I'm
that's a
in the cut.
nigga that got to switch. That's a nigga that got to switch.
I fucks with my nigga over there because we be chilling, right? We be chilling, son.
All right,
We be chilling.
I ain't forget you too. I ain't forget you in the corner. He been real
The
chill.
one with the phone and shit.
All right, what's
Oh
your
yeah.
role? What's
Hey,
your
get
role?
him Mike the Murph,
recorder.
man.
He's the recorder.
That boy Murph, man.
Nah, what's his what's your role?
recorder.
No,
Man, right.
He got
right
the
here.
camera.
Right here. That's the guru. That's the
Oh,
guru.
you like the Oracle?
Man, just talk to him, Murph.
You the
He don't say
Oracle
much.
shit.
You see, he ain't said shit.
My name, that boy Murph.
Uh-huh.
I just started making beats maybe I say 2020, 2021, around that time or something like that. But I just always had an ear for music and whatnot. So like with sounds and shit like that, I'm good with that shit. And I just always had friends that did music, but I never like took the step to like just try to make my own music. But when I got around Troy, just like the dude he was talking about, Dolo True,
Shout out
he
Dolo
brought
True.
it out of me, man. I think
Shout out
that
Dolo
dude,
True.
man, he a real one for real. But yeah, he gave me the program to start making my own beats, and then once I found the key, I just took it from there.
Oh, see, you got a whole little crew behind you.
I love it.
We
Shout
need,
out to the support.
we need roles in our crew.
I like that.
That's all it's about.
We need roles. I mean, we don't.
We
I
do
don't,
everything.
I don't know.
Roles.
I don't know who CEO be for real.
Huh?
He just
He the aggravation.
the aggravation. The he gonna get us in trouble every time.
He the agitator.
I don't get y'all in trouble. Y'all get us in trouble.
No, I know. Who am I, friend? Who am I?
You the voice.
Am I?
No.
I'm the comment. I'm the
I'm the
common
what?
sense.
I'm the what?
Huh?
Piss me off. I'm the what? Say it. Piss me off. I'm the what?
Dang.
Say it. Say it. I'm the what?
You the terrorist.
Thank you. Piss me off.
Tread lightly.
Tread fucking
So
lightly.
you just recently released 3-piece volume 2.
Yeah,
Talk
I
to
did.
us a little bit about that.
Yes.
Craig, you know the real story?
Yeah.
Like I made that shit like probably like 3-4 months ago. That's
Oh,
that's
shit.
how I be working.
Okay,
Like
Beyonce.
we keep the songs going.
Okay.
That's the only thing. Like I feel like right now where I'm at, y'all, this is Black History. You feel me? Because shit, I was born February 10th. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey.
So, I feel like right now, y'all, this is the first interview for real. This is the beginning. The city finna
This
see
your first
everything.
interview?
Not first interview, but like as official. Like we on
that's
paperwork.
lit.
You see what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like
I'm
we,
honored.
All right.
feel
That's
me?
so lit.
I'm thankful to be here. All of us is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In that
That's crazy. I
Right.
feel official now. Oh, shit.
Nah, for real.
Let me put my leg up high.
Give it a
Hold
10. Give it about. I ain't gonna say 10. Everybody be saying 10. Give it like 2-3 years. Watch what happens.
Yeah, you gonna be
Okay.
out there. I can't wait to say I
Come
know
on.
that nigga for real. I love
Because everybody
I know
within
that nigga.
26, one more thing to say, everybody within 26, like everybody else, like we all got our own business shit going.
26
So that
is the
helps,
name of the
though.
label.
Right, 26 records.
Everybody about
so
it's really training camp.
right, basically,
training
because
camp.
it's each one teach one. So he get right with the DJ and all that shit. So he gets
Crazy
booked
as
for that.
hell.
I get booked for the videos. He
Yeah.
works with other people, models also for clothing and shit. So that all works in.
So since y'all working together and everything, I'm pretty sure like when you record, you have your people behind you. What's some like habits or things that you do to like record in the studio? What you gotta have or what you gotta have near you? What you gotta do before?
First of all, first and foremost, you gotta have the right energy.
Yeah.
You come in there with your energy fucked up, man. You ain't making shit. Don't
I
even
be
sit.
telling,
Don't even
I
sit
be
in there
telling
wasting
CEO
hours
that when he
doing
be
it.
coming in here sometimes for real.
What?
You gotta have the right energy. and shit.
Your
I be
energy
telling you,
gotta be good.
Your energy gotta be
Hey.
good, or everything else fall apart. You gotta have a good foundation, and you don't be having a foundation.
I be
Yeah.
pissing me off. So
Yeah,
I be
you,
trying
it's
to
like
chill.
it's like dirt or gravel with you.
I be trying to chill. Y'all be pissing me off.
Okay, so gotta have
Hey.
the vibes. What else?
You gotta have the vibes. You gotta have some of that in there. If that's what you do, whatever you vibe with, just don't overindulge. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody need
Don't
no nigga.
overindulge.
Say
Don't
that
nobody
one
need
more
nobody
time
know
for the
your
people
limit.
in
Don't
the back.
overindulge.
Overindulge.
Please don't overindulge, because your ass will be looking crazy, and we gonna talk about it the next day.
Okay.
So don't even think like, oh my god, I got you. We don't.
Not even the next
Don't.
day.
Not even look. Whoever said that, you're not lying. You're not Kevin.
So look, 26 records, right?
Right.
I want to know. Tell us, like, what is 26 records, and what are or who are the type of artists or just personalities, entities that you want to add on to 26 records that could be qualified to be a part of 26 records. Tell us about that.
Okay, so damn, that's a good question. When it comes to stuff like that, it's really got to be an artist that's truthful about themselves. You know what I'm saying? And when I say truthful, that does not mean that you got to do a boom bap beat and you got to rap how you got to rap. All no, whatever is true to you. If you a punk rock motherfucker, do that shit. If you goddamn want to do some R&B, do that shit. If you want to do EDM, do that shit. If you want to do whatever you want to do it, but be real about it. Right. If that's really what you like to do, come in here and do that shit every single day. Right. Every time that you get in the studio, do that shit. Whatever you want to do now. When you got niggas like me and my niggas behind me that could do everything, right. It's like, nigga, I might come in and be on the type of vibe I'm on, then switch that shit, go to a different vibe, and different vibe. I'm gonna get the song done. Like, studio on me right now. That's how we move.
In the car.
Studio on right, man, we can make a song right now. Turn this podcast
Polo,
to a studio session. I don't
this?
play.
I'm trying to tell you.
Let's make a song, Terrence. What we doing? We got
Beats
the whole
on deck.
26 records
Beats
in.
on
What
deck.
we
All
doing?
type of shit.
Listen, we got the bars for real.
Nah, we done heard it.
We
done
first
peeped.
started. We already knew. We already knew.
Let's see, got work in the morning. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
Zion, don't let them gas you.
No, don't piss me off.
Nah, I'ma leave. I'ma leave. They bullshit. I'ma
You
leave.
want to hate it for real.
Hey,
They been
Zion,
hyping us up.
as soon as we end this show, these motherfuckers is out.
They running the
I'm
fuck
wearing
out of here.
no.
Don't let
But
them
you know
fool
what?
bro.
Maybe it takes the right energy to get us.
you be
don't
having
have
the
the right
worst
energy. But he
You be
got
like, all right, motherfuckers, go home.
You know
Okay.
what? Maybe it's about the intent. The intent.
10. Hey, but I really understood that.
Watch
I
after the
get I
show.
get where you were
Watch what they
going
be
with
at.
that. That's what I'm saying. You said intent. Okay, boom. He meant as in you take your time to know who your partner is and who y'all got
Turn
going
his
on.
mic off.
I done been on both
Turn it
sides.
off.
I done been on both sides. I done been on the cheated on and I done been the cheater. I know both sides, yin and yang. You dig what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, you gotta know your partner. If you a cheater and you end up with somebody that's supposed to be the person that you with, nigga, if you don't see that as your sign from God or whoever you believe in, however you believe that's your woman, you fucking up. And whatever happens after you fucking up, and vice
Talk your
versa,
talk,
vice
George.
versa, vice versa. If you know you got a man that's trying, he get up every day, he work. The nigga think about you, he bring something home. Babe, I was thinking about you. I had to learn that. I wasn't always like that. I'm not a nigga that's finna cap like, I got it. No, I was fucked up. And the nigga figured it out. It's still
Basically,
figuring
he
it
said
out.
if a nigga bring you a chicken biscuit, fuck with him.
Cause some people want to see you a good morning text, let alone chicken biscuit, nigga.
Please
Y'all
talk
can learn a lot.
to him for real.
That can learn a lot
I
from
got
what the fuck
triggered
you just
just now.
said.
I got triggered just now.
So
Learn a lot.
We gonna work on it. We
I
gonna work
kind of
on
want
it.
to piggyback off CEO's question. How do you balance being an artist yourself and also being kind of like the head of 26
That's a
Records?
motherfucking tightrope right there. You know what I'm saying? Like really, it's all comes into like, do you really want it?
Right.
And I used to think of it as a cliche when I was younger, but as I'm like getting older, being through like 60% of my 20s, about to be in my 30s and shit like that, I'm saying that if you want this shit, nigga, you gonna have to do it. The same way you get your ass up to go get a bottle, same way you get your ass up to go roll a blunt, the way you wake your ass up to go get some dick, the way you wake your ass up to go get some pussy, whatever you want to do.
Nope.
Whatever you want to do.
Hold on.
Nope.
So, second
Do the
part to
same
that
shit.
question, there is a stigma around artists signing other artists. And
What's the stigma?
so I'm gonna get into that. So the stigma is that when an artist signs other artists, the artists that are now like on this label will never be as big as the main artist because
That don't happen at 26 Records. If you an artist and you on here and you want to get signed to 26 Records, come and holler at me. At 26
If
Records
you
with a
tired of
Z.
your producer dancing in the videos and
Come
all
on.
that shit.
But you gotta work. You gotta work. I'm not about to babysit you. I'm not about to hold your hand.
No holding hands.
And don't be wanting to get on with everybody. Don't be wanting to get on once the shit take off. Because I'm not fucking with you.
me and
If you was
Sid-
fucking with me like y'all, I'ma fuck with y'all.
Me and Sid gonna get signed. We ready?
Yeah.
Come on.
Let me
So
Look,
we gonna play our track when it's over.
y'all got
It's okay.
probation.
Yeah, we
Y'all
gotta
got
we got
6-7
a
month
track. We
probation.
got a
I gotta make sure I
track.
see songs, videos, and everything.
Baby, I ain't never seen no probation. We ain't, I don't know.
see.
I'm not
I don't like
making
that.
Look, they
I don't
already.
like that.
You see, they
I
already
don't
know.
like that probation. I just get out there, do my thing, show up
Okay.
here and there, I'm like,
It can't be here and there. It gotta be all the time.
I mean, even if go ahead.
I don't know what the fuck they talking about.
You always be hating on
You are
us.
such a fucking hater, bro.
So let's talk about your latest release. Was 3 Piece Volume 2?
Yeah, 3-piece volume 2.
Let's talk about that.
That's,
How did that come into fruition? Let's talk about that.
Really, that's honestly, that's warm up. That's warm up. Keeping all the way in front. I ain't got no cliche story for you. Oh, this happened. None of that shit. Just on a whole, I got so many songs. I'm just in the place in my career now where I mastered the music part. I don't need to worry about that. I could do it when I want to do it, how I want to do it. Now I'm focused on the business.
Right.
Now y'all about to watch me get this money. For people who know me, for real niggas who know me, real people, period, in Charlotte that's been here, who actually from here, who moved in, and then you know how people be like, oh, I moved in, so I'm basically from here now.
Right.
No.
No, the fuck you're
No, you're
not.
not.
980.
You're not.
Huntersville, Gastonia. My bad, Swish.
Then everybody want to be like, everybody in Charlotte can't drive. Nigga, everybody's not from Charlotte.
No, you're not.
Nigga, we a
Right.
transit city.
You're
we got
not.
niggas from New York, Cali, the South, everywhere. We got people from out the country, in the country. If you from Charlotte, you know you from Charlotte, and a person came up to you and said, "Oh, wow, you're like a unicorn."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get called a unicorn
So
all the
much,
time.
yeah.
Like,
That shit
nigga.
crazy.
But yeah, anyway, that was warmer song. That was warmer song.
Yeah.
And to piggyback off that, we have a lot of artists that come on this platform and we talk about the Charlotte sound, right? Not even the sound, the culture. So for you, what do you feel is the Charlotte sound and the Charlotte culture?
If you pay attention to the history of niggas in North Carolina, it's not a sound. You
Thanks.
just make real fucking music.
Yeah.
That's why we got J. Cole's. That's why we got, even before him, we got Anthony Hamilton's Rap City.
shout out to
You feel me? That's why we
Oh,
got
yeah.
Jodeci.
We love
That's why we got Jodeci. You feel me?
Now I ain't gonna lie. Side note, shout out to that's his Anthony Hamilton. That's her uncle. Shout out to him
on.
because I was
Hey.
listening to Charlene the other
Hey.
day. Boy, I thought I was Charlene for real. Like that's crazy. Shout out to Unc for real.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, that's
For
crazy.
real, legend.
Let me go off brand because that's what I like to do. What's something that people don't know about you that's not related to music? Like what's some people don't know about you?
Yeah.
I don't. That's a
You
hard.
bite your
question.
nails or some shit.
But see what the
I feel like everybody done did that in their life.
yeah.
Whether you
what-
nervous or you
weird,
just like,
right.
damn, I need to clear my nail real
Bite my
quick.
nails and
What's
shit.
what's something that people don't know that you do or that you like? What's a quirk about you that's outside the music that's not music related? Sometimes I meet artists, and some artists I meet, music is all about. That's all they know, and it's
Like
kind of
another
weird.
hobby, like a different
Yeah,
hobby
they
that
don't
I
got
do.
nothing else but the music, which is cool because that's hard work. But I want to know the person that's outside the music. So, what's something about you that people won't think about you
I
that's
like
not
to be
related to
funny.
that?
I like to be funny.
You
bro.
funny? I can see that.
I like to be
I
funny.
feel like
bro.
all y'all funny.
Don't we
for
joke
real.
all day, bro?
Yeah,
We work, but we joke like a
I
motherfucker.
feel like
I feel the funny.
Have a little pack with me, just roll
Yeah,
up all
I
day.
feel like
and hang
y'all
with
funny
y'all. I
as
feel
shit.
like I'd be laughing my ass off.
Nah,
Like,
for real. But when it's time to work, we working though.
I'll probably be pissed off.
For
though.
sure,
I ain't
I'm
gonna
coming
lie.
out.
I get the pissed off vibes too. Y'all gonna say something to piss me off.
I'm weak.
It's him. It's him right here. I'm gonna jump him after this. It's him. I'm jumping him after this. Mm-hmm.
You said do the Macho Man.
What's the Macho Man?
Okay, so hey. So look, before I got into music, I was acting.
Okay.
So
Oh,
like,
shit.
as a kid, for people who know me, like, I was acting in like, you know how you do. Well, I went to magnet schools and art schools all my life, mainly. I didn't really go to public schools unless I had to do summer school, which I did most of the time. So I went to both.
That's
But
that West Charlotte shit. It's okay.
nah, I went to every school.
He said he went to
damn near
Northwest.
everyone. But anyway,
Go ahead.
I started off acting, so just going from there, I was able to develop voices. I feel like that's what helped me build into my music, being able to switch my styles because I
Right.
could play the role or whatever I got to
Yeah.
play and take that apart. But I say all that to say that really just doing my voices. So what we be doing, we be joking and shit. We be doing like WWE, Raw, because we fuck with the wrestling like that shit. Like that's that shit. If you don't know nothing about wrestling, especially like the Attitude Era, you gotta fuck with it. So we be doing different shit like the Macho Man voice, and niggas be like, "Oh yeah, so we're in here right now on the No Advisory podcast now. Yeah, yeah. See, first of all, when I sat down at the table, I didn't get none of your names. You got mine, but I didn't get yours. Oh, and there's CO. What's your name?
See it.
I didn't hear you what you say.
Nigga, you ain't cool.
But they don't know nothing about that. Though.
I know.
Yeah.
They're not into wrestling.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
My
not.
dad used to
I
do
was-
wrestling
I told
matches.
So my brother was a
Told you.
wrestling person,
They
but
lying.
I wasn't into wrestling.
I told
So
you.
let me tell y'all a funny story. My dad used to do wrestling matches in Charlotte at
told us.
Bojangles.
You
Yeah,
told us.
Bojangles Coliseum when I was a kid. So when I was like 4, 5 years old, I was in the concession stand taking people's orders. You want a hot dog? You want a hamburger? You want fries? And my brother, he's 2 years younger than me. He would be the person to go get the wrestlers. So we had like my dad had all of the old school wrestlers. So like Jeff Hardy, we had
That's
the
my
Undertaker.
nigga.
Like we had a lot. He
That's
had a
my
lot of
nigga.
old school wrestlers before they went on to mainstream, and my brother was the one responsible for going to pick them
Yeah.
up. So I know about wrestling.
Was that back
I
when
ain't
they
gonna-
had the like? It was just when the whole United States was split up as different federations.
Yep.
So what was the name of our
I,
section?
don't,
Is
I
like the
was
Atlantic.
so young, I don't know, but I know my dad was like, because he loved wrestling. Him and my grandma, my grandma, mama.
He still got a ring right now.
No, he
Damn.
stopped doing it.
Damn, I
That's
need
crazy.
that.
I told him he
I
need to
need
bring it
that.
back because that was going on.
You know,
at the
I
concession.
was trying to
Get
get
some
in wrestling.
niggas.
My brother was interested in wrestling, and I tried hard to do that, but I just couldn't sit in. I don't know. I feel like wrestling's like soap operas. You miss an episode, you be
It
lost.
is a soap opera.
So that's what I'm saying. You know,
It
you watch
is.
soap operas, and if you miss like 2 weeks of you be
don't
lost
know
in so
shit.
many storylines,
Yeah.
and
You
I
know
could just
shit.
never keep
That's
up.
why I don't
So
watch this
that's
shit
why I
right
stopped
now.
watching it.
I don't
Yeah.
know shit going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
So
soon as
many
I start seeing
players.
Snoop Dogg on that motherfucker, I said, "This is not wrestling,
Right.
bro." When I matter of
Yeah.
fact, come on, bro. Even before that, when I seen motherfucking Mayweather beat the Big Show, I said, "Bro, this does not make sense, dog.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what you
I
talking
mean,
about."
we all know that wrestling is a stage. entertainment.
For sure. But as a kid, you like,
You think
You see, you
As
like,
a
oh,
kid,
that hurt.
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you know what
he
I'm
did
saying?
that. Oh, and then it's
But
like
even as
the
a
rest
kid,
of
you
the
like,
boards.
this nigga like 80 feet and Floyd is like 2 feet.
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna win. So as a kid, you still gotta have logical thinking.
Some
Like,
kids don't have that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what kind of kid was you, nigga?
I'm saying as a
You
kid,
couldn't
you
even
like,
read it.
But we'll-
it's not even logical thinking. You just visually see this nigga 80 feet tall, this nigga 2 feet. How this nigga beat this nigga? It's just no way.
Right.
I know
But
you-
we'll never get another NWO Degeneration X.
No, no.
That's why you
know
got
what I'm
us right
saying?
now.
Shit like
Y'all gonna
exactly.
wrestle?
That shit like-
Hey, I got a song. I got a song on the way. I got a song on the
Niggas
way
used to get
called
suspended
Steve
for that in
Austin.
school for real.
Called Steve Austin. Stay tuned for that in the summertime. That's gonna be the shit for the summer.
Really?
Mark my
Is it
words.
like
That's
a
gonna be that
twerk
shit for the
track?
summer.
Is it like
It's
a
everything. It's a Charlotte track for sure. Niggas gonna fuck with that just cause the beat go hard. The whole persona. I ain't finna say too much, but
Okay.
check back with me in June.
Yeah.
Check back with me in June.
So I want to ask you, right? And I know a couple of people at my job that do fasting. But I read that you did a 40-day.
I did.
I know you was hungry as hell.
Man, what?
A 40-day night.
The physical
Is
body,
that
feed the
abnormal? Because
spirit.
normally they do a 7-day fast. You did a 40-day fast. Then you did a project 40 days, 40 nights after the fast. How the fuck did you do a 40-day fast, bro? Like
All right, I ain't
40 days?
I ain't gonna put no capping on it. It was a liquid fast. It wasn't like literally I had no like nothing. But it was like I drank water and I did smoothies. I kept it straight there, and that one I did mainly
Niggas can't
nothing
even
but
do
water.
that.
Man,
40 days.
40 days. I
liquids and
wanted
water?
it. I wanted it. I wanted it.
How many of y'all niggas get here could do a 40-day liquid fast?
I wouldn't have made it past hour 5.
I am doing the Daniel fast.
Yeah,
You did a 40-day liquid fast?
you right.
Oh.
I fast. I don't do anything but water. But my longest doing that is like what, maybe 3-4 days.
3-4 days. This nigga did 40. Who did 40? Who
I did 40 and I did
Who got
16
35,
at the beginning of this
35,
year.
35, they got 10, 10.
30.
This
40.
nigga did 40
I'm
days.
doing the
40
Daniel
40
fast
days
on
is
March
crazy.
5th.
Run us through
gonna
that.
try
How
that.
did you do that? How did you do that?
By day 10, that smoothie probably tastes like a chicken to me. I ain't gonna
By
lie.
day,
You know what? I'm gonna tell you a secret. You wanna know the secret? You wanna know the real secret? You gotta trick the fuck out your mind.
Yeah, you
You
got
gotta.
to.
You thank you. It's gotta be straight up what's in your head.
40 days?
I used to do shit like this. I had my phone. I said I had my phone, and you know how like you scroll and get on your shorts, your reels. I started looking at like niggas eating food and shit. I was drinking
Pissed
the smoothie. I was pissed off at first. I said, hold on, let me get the smoothie. I just started drinking that shit, just zoning out, watching
And
that
you
shit.
looking at the food
My
like
mind
porn.
ooh, I just ate that shit.
See?
I just
See?
ate that shit.
It's like porn. You looking at porn, you getting
That was a trick. That was my little
Yeah.
trick that I did. But eventually, that shit still don't weigh out till like
you
we
gotta
do that
forget.
shit
You a
for
smart
40
nigga.
days?
Yeah, he a smart nigga for real. He a smart nigga.
Nigga, after the second day, fuck this shit, nigga. I'm going to
That's what I said.
Hey.
By day
Give me a
10,
big
by day
chicken.
10, everything smell like chicken to me. Everything smell like chicken, even me.
Yeah, I was trying to do a second one. But I broke it at the 16th day this year.
That is
On
crazy.
January. But I broke
Nah, I
that.
applaud you. When I
Yeah,
read
that's-
that, I'm like, this nigga did 40 days? 40?
I just had to clear my mind. Like I feel like I was in a place in my life. Like I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going wrong?
Like, what's in the
Like-
Bible? 7 days, 7 nights, that's 14 days. This nigga did 40.
I did it. Okay, I ain't.
7 days and 7 nights is 14 days. I'm so confused. Like
7 plus 7 is 14. What are you talking
7
about?
days and 7 nights is still only 7.
I was waiting for somebody to catch it. I was waiting for somebody to catch it. I ain't say that. I was like,
Okay, you say 7 days, 7
You
nights, 14
said 7 days and 7 nights is 14. How you gonna say I said it, nigga? You said it. I'm not letting that
There's
slide.
14. nigga.
I knew you thought you was so correct too.
You talking about what? Is that not 14, nigga? No, it's still 7. A day and a night
All right,
makes
21
1 day.
days. But you did 40.
Yeah.
You still doubled the niggas.
You was so fascinated by this 40 days, 40 nights.
No, because that's crazy.
You want to know why I did it though? For real, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
we
not.
wanna know.
I'm not religious at all. I'm very spiritual, and if you go, we could have a whole different separate podcast, a whole different vlog, because it's gonna get deep as hell. I don't know if we got
So you
time.
saying the gods helped
But-
you to do that shit?
What I'm saying is,
40 days,
what I'm saying is, in my
That's a lot of
journey
days.
or what I had going on,
That's a lot of
I was living my life, and I was just looking at my shit like, bro, what's going on in my life right now? Like, why is everything not working the way I
Yeah,
want it
I
to?
be having moments like
why
that,
is
for
shit
real.
going left for me? Why is like I want what I want? Everybody say, oh, you're a great person. You're a great person.
Right.
It's not that I'm bad. It's not that I'm fucked up.
Right.
It's not that I do shit wrong. But it's just like, all right, well, maybe it's really me, and I got to figure out what's going on with me.
Right.
So when I did it, I was like, I might die. If I die, I die.
Right.
If I don't, I don't, and I did
But
it.
if you do that shit,
No, he's saying if he die, he die, but if he come out on the other side, he's
Aside,
not a better person
so-
on the other side.
As I got through the days, my whole body changed. Like I didn't feel weight on my body.
You dropped weight?
Like I dropped hella weight. I used to be like 260. I had dropped down to like
So
196.
the purpose of that was to lose weight?
Part of it, because it was fat. It was all of it. It was all of it. It was wanting to lose weight, get into shape. It was wanting to change myself mentally, physically, spiritually, and I felt all the effects. But it's like when you want something, you gonna feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? And not in the good way, because people be want to get their life together and think, oh, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm about to do this. No, nigga, you gonna have to sit in that dark ass room, nigga.
Yeah.
You gonna have to be by yourself,
say,
nigga.
I'm gonna do 40 though.
40, because Jesus did it. That's straight up. Jesus did it.
That's Lent. 40 days is from.
I wanted to see why. I wanted to see how he did it. I was like, Jesus did 40 days. I seen Kevin Gates do it. I seen an NFL player do it. He was like a lineman. Yeah, he did it.
That's a freaky ass nigga.
You know who else did it?
His birthday 5 days
what's
before
that girl?
mine.
You're my
Both were crazy.
boyfriend. What's her name? B. Simone did it too.
She did it.
And that's after
Well,
she
I
did
mean,
it, she became
you brought it up, but that is how Lent is. You know, Lent, you have to give up something that you kind of cherish for 40 days. He just gave up a lot.
That's how I knew I wasn't
question?
addicted to shit except for food. Because I was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about no weed. I don't give a fuck about no alcohol. I don't give a fuck about no sex. None of that. But that food, I need that.
I was just about to ask that question. So for the ladies and the women, can y'all do 40 days without dick?
Why are you asking
Niggas, can
shit
y'all do
like
40
that?
days without pussy?
Yeah.
Nigga, you sure?
Hey, we all get.
I think it's easier for the ladies to do 40 days without dick. For the niggas
I'm
to do
about to
40 days
say,
without pussy.
do you want to ask about my fasting right now?
Okay, I went 21 years, baby. I can go
got
40
attitude at
days.
this point. Like, listen, it's
So,
easy.
all right, so this is a question for the niggas. Niggas, can y'all do 40 days without pussy? They can do 40 days without pussy?
Man.
You the only freaky ass nigga on here.
You can't do that, then somebody can hold their coochie on your
Yeah, thank you.
Say it again, bro. Come on, bro.
That's easy. You can do, why don't you do 40 days?
That's a month and like 10 days
yes.
You can do it. Try to do it.
without pussy?
That's how you know you fucked up.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
fucked
bro,
up then.
okay, yeah, you fucked up, bro. I ain't even finna
Thank you.
sugarcoat it. I ain't even finna
You didn't even have
sugarcoat
to
it.
go further.
I ain't
You
even finna
fucked up.
sugarcoat it.
That's all you
I
had
ain't
to
even
say.
finna sugarcoat it like my boy Trey
Days
said.
without pussy?
Yeah.
Take me now, Lord.
It's like, damn, like, nigga, what's gonna happen if you do not get no pussy?
Nothing.
You know what's gonna happen? You gonna get your ass up. You still gotta do the shit you
You
gotta do.
still gotta go to work. You still gotta pay bills. You still gotta do all that shit.
You might
Like,
have more energy.
Think
Think of all the shit you can accomplish once you take your mind off.
Tell him, bro.
Hey,
And you gonna be so sensual, bro.
No pussy. Fuck that shit. I could probably do 10. After the
10?
10th day, the Lord saideth, give me pussy.
How old you is?
I'm 42 years old.
See, that's a different line. That's old school nigga shit. Old school niggas worked. Niggas worked. There was no TikTok.
He was on
There was
the
no
back-
none of
he
that.
was on the
Niggas
back
didn't have
line.
easy bread. So, nigga, I work every fucking day.
That's facts.
Julius off of Everybody Hates Chris. That shit was real. That nigga, it was niggas working 2 jobs,
Yes.
coming home, and it was some niggas not even getting no pussy.
want
So it's
pussy.
like, fuck it. So he wanted.
God, you're
So he wanted.
you're fucking sick. You're so
Hype this
sick.
man up.
He funny.
You're so sick.
He funny.
So as we wrap this up, we talked about the project stuff. Other than that, what's next for you? What do you see for you in 26 Records?
Man, just a lot of releasing of the music. Releasing of the music, having shit in order, videos. Y'all finna see hella videos interacting with the community. You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting their shit in order right now so we could do what we gotta do. Cause everybody gotta lead by example, you dig what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's the one thing that niggas is scared to do is lead by example. Everybody wanna be the follower, everybody wanna be the killer, the drug dealer, the pimp, the prostitute, whatever you wanna call it.
But a man.
So, say it one more time, gang.
Everything but a man.
Come on, G.
So this is my final question because I read that in lieu of that you wanted to do a seven track EP, R&B, rap.
Yeah, I feel like that's my new challenge now.
Yeah.
Like, cause I could do all the other shit. I could rap my ass off all day, but then singing, I know I got a voice. I just got to really figure out how to use it. Man, I ain't even finna do it right now. You gonna get it when that 7 tape drop though. Look, matter of fact, before that, go back and listen to Healing Hurts.
Okay.
Go listen to Healing Hurts. That was my first project that I had. Go listen to Roll. You feel me? Go listen to Roll, like roll, like
Okay,
you roll.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go listen to that type of shit. You feel me? But other than that, y'all gonna see what I'm trying to do now with that sound is just tap into that 90s, that early 2000s, but put some new age real nigga shit to it. You know what I'm saying? Let niggas know I ain't gotta be toxic. I might say some toxic shit, but at least I corrected at the end.
You bald headed,
know what I'm
so
saying?
you toxic.
Forgive me.
You bald headed, so you toxic. So yeah.
Hey, I'm just trying to be a good person.
Hey,
I told you, bald headed. We'll talk about this later. Go ahead.
I'm weak. So go ahead and tell the people where they can find you on social media. Where they can stream
Man,
your
you could
music.
Google me first and foremost.
I know that
Google
shit.
me, baby.
Google me,
bitch.
Zion Christopher Rose. You can find me on all platforms: Apple Music, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at Zion Christopher Rose. All that for real. Just stay tuned with the music, the vlogs, the streaming, cause we got hella shit going on, man. Everybody,
shit.
imagine if you had a team and you got all stars all on your team. Like you had a team full of LeBrons, you had a team full of whatever you want to call it. Whoever,
Fuck LeBron.
I ain't even. Finna. We ain't even got time. But
Let's say Kobe.
just
nigga.
matter of fact, hell yeah. Team full of Kobe's, my nigga. Team full of Kobe's, my nigga. You're not getting no championship, nigga.
That's facts.
It's Kobe every year, nigga.
Kobe
every year. But
nigga.
I digress from that, bro. But yeah, just stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for Steve Austin. Y'all gonna stay, if you watching right now, you just became a fan, a follower. Stay on my page. Watch the clips that's coming. Stay tuned with all the little shit that's going on. 26 Records is your boy, Mr. 26. No advisory. You know what we got going on. West Side, Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's get it.
West Side. Damn.
And on that note, it's your boy Sia McClain.
It's your girl Trap Sid.
I was terrible unscripted. I quit next week. Y'all know that every time. I quit.
Hey, let's cue up a record. You got a record that you want to play?
See, we can play anything. Matter of
Okay.
fact, play Rich Rising right
With the
now.
record. With the record.
Y'all got it on. Y'all, it's on all platforms.
The record. Let's get the record, and we're gonna bring that record in, and we're gonna ride out to the record. We're gonna
Come
ride out
on,
to
man.
the record.
What's the record?
My man's
Rich Rising.
It's on Apple Music.
It's on everything.
Here we
Whatever
go.
you got, it's on. It's on.
Here we go.
This shit on Diesel, nigga.
So bring this record in, and we're gonna ride out to the record. Bring the record in.
Go ahead.
All right, let's do it. So look, I said if she got 100 racks, I eat that cootie cat.
Hey,
Hey, yeah.
Hey.
I'm a West Side nigga, and you know I'm never changing.
hey.
Hey,
You
just
know
stay
what it is,
tuned.
man. No
And don't say good morning,
podcast.
it's Rich Rising.
Don't y'all forget to go subscribe on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, everywhere. We'll see y'all next week.
Tryna make the band do gymnastics. Bouncing on the dick, damn, shawty, she a nasty bitch. Soldier, you know she gon' ride for a nigga. Hold ya, maybe if you get it for a nigga. I told ya, I been that. Yeah, bring her 100 racks, I leave that cootie cat. Bad shots, go to work, she throw that booty back. If I want my name on her titty, she gon' get a tag. I ain't get a tag, she ain't got a check, but if I did, wouldn't get smashed. Ain't scared of you motherfuckers like I'm Burning Man. She doesn't think a football the way she running back. We never put her in the movie.